Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hi. Oh, not this guy. And what guy? The Stream Elements guy? Stream Elements just says hi in the morning, and that's all he does. We need to get him to do more stuff, because we can have him do so many things, like, you know, he can on a certain time limit, be resetting, like, messages and whatnot. But we don't have Stream Elements doing, like, anything. He just says hello at the beginning of each stream. Hello, everybody. Good morning. So, today, so let me just say, obviously, if you were here for last stream, it is night for you. Well, good night to Mr. Squidward Tentacles, with the music notes and all. I love it. I said we weren't going to have a stream today. So what's going on? First off, my room is accidentally green screening. Look at this right now. Like, our walls are yellow. This is a white door. There's no reason a white door should be green screening right now, but I think the room is just so dark. When I turned on OBS to start the live stream, it's just like, why is there a sky? And this is left over from when we had that one stream and I had the Bikini Bottom Island in the background. I don't know, I think it's funny. I think I'm gonna keep it for today's stream. We're just gonna have we're gonna have Bikini Bottom outside my walls. We've our entire house is falling apart, and now we're in the ocean. We're sinking, with the exception of like wall decorations that aren't being green screened. This is really, really funny. I know, this is great. Love it. But I said we weren't gonna stream today. And that originally was gonna be true, but plans changed, and so instead of us skipping today's Saturday stream, we're actually going to be next Saturday not streaming. So Saturday the 13th, that's when I'm gonna be gone. But I'm here today! We stream! Alright, cool, fun. Thank you all for being here. Without further ado, we're gonna get started. We're gonna jump right on into the stream. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, boom! Here we are. The full setup, the full layout. I also appreciate all of you who give me, like, who say that you like the way that the stream layout is looking, because it took us a long time to make this, and so I know somebody complimented me on the intro and how fresh it looked with all the new graphics on it. You may be on vacation from SpongeBob that day. Far Cry 6, fun. So today, I mean, we're really almost done with this video. We're so close. If I were to look at the timeline right here, if you look at every single shot, like this is all cut up into all of the shots of the video, and everything that's green is complete. We have 4 shots that are not yet complete, so we are We are right there. We still have to do some sound editing. We always leave sound design for last. It's like the last thing that we do. So yeah, William, this is how close we are. Is we're four shots away when it comes to the visuals. We still need to do sound effect editing. All we have right now is the main music track and one little orange piece of the dialogue. The voice acting only has one slot here. Hey, Super Nelson. Oh, I appreciate you waking up to join us. You didn't have to. I don't want to destroy your guys' sleep schedules. I know everybody's in different time zones, and this is early for even our time zone, so. But, I mean, at the end of the day, getting something accomplished early on, that's the cool thing about Saturday streams, is we get something accomplished. I feel like, you know, the Wednesday streams, they're fun, they're hanging out, they're playing games. You know, that's fun. It's just entertainment, totally. That's all it is, just raw entertainment. We're actually accomplishing things. I feel like on Saturday streams, we get stuff done, and that's the fun thing about Saturday streams. Like, at the end of a Saturday stream, something real has been accomplished, and that is really, really cool. It's 9 a.m. for you. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, oh yeah, it's exactly 9 a.m. for us here. Work for 7 hours in an hour, but you might as well watch till then. Well, hey, I mean, I super appreciate you joining us for whatever time you can. Like, there's no requirements here. Can I just say, let me say something that's gonna be true for forever on streaming, okay? Because eventually, I've been talking about getting monetization turned on and talking about the opportunity for donations to be turned on. That is never a requirement, by the way. If you ever wanted to donate, that's entirely on you, because at the end of the day, you guys just joining a stream, even for an hour, makes the world of a difference for this channel to grow, for this channel to succeed, and it's everything. So I just thank you so much for joining us, even if you can't for the whole time. It's just whatever you can. I am incredibly appreciative of even that. So thank you. So it looks like it's morning time for the most people. Username is 9 p.m. You're on the other side of the world. Awesome. Well, without further ado, I'm going to show you the shot we're going to be working on. And it's this one. It's oh boy, is it a shot. First off, I got to show you the shot I just did earlier. The original shot has, like, he's tightening this, like, leather strap around his hand. And so now we've got this version here with Aang. It's super short, but it looks super good.
Hard.
A natural park. That's awesome. I hope you have a fun time with that. That is fantastic.
You like them?
Yes. So we've got this shot right here, which is moderately short, but a little complex. You ready? Here it comes. Ooh. It's so fluid, but we've got this main protagonist who's holding a gun. We're not going to have our Aang character holding a gun, but he's riding one of this creature that splashes out of the water and starts flying. And midway through, he kind of jumps up and lands on his feet instead of being in a, like, seated horse position. So that's a really cool move. And so we're gonna have Aang on Appa coming out of the water here. That's gonna be big. No, the Avatar's not gonna have guts. Or at least they do in the real movie. Yes, it will be Appa, yeah.
Do you want a wand or a butterfly?
For what? Oh, he's not gonna hold anything. I'm just gonna have him like cowboy freehand. So I've already kind of brought stuff over. I have this in an animate file already, ready to go and work on. It's only 56 frames, which is not bad. I think we're gonna start with Aang and then do Appa. And then after that, we're gonna do the water, because I need to actually animate the water that's like covering them and have it like splashing up as it like splashes out. So, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. To begin, we're going to drag our Aang character in. This is going to be a mix of things, because we can't just use the Aang character as he is, but we might be able to use parts of him. We'll see. We'll probably have to draw a lot of stuff custom. But nonetheless, I can at least copy these layers, bring it in. Paste the layers, okay. Oh, they're only 1 frame short. Nice, going on vacation. That's very, very fun. Oh, I didn't realize that Camp Lazlo used SpongeBob music. That's fun. At the end of the day, a lot of that music is just on an online library, so there's not a... How many Nicktoons characters are there? We put a ton of Nicktoons characters. Like, if I look at the group shots have a lot of... Here, I can show you. Here's a full screen. There's a lot of Nicktoons characters hiding in this shot. There's another shot, I think it's earlier or later. Let's see. We have this, I'm not, this shot, it was really hard to figure out how to do the water in this shot, but we've got two characters from Rugrats dancing around. Where's that other shot? Here we go. This is a giant shot with a lot of characters from Nicktoons. So yeah, we've got quite a few. We've got quite a few in here. I've never played any of the Far Cry's, no. The closest game to that is, well, I've played some Grand Theft Auto, and I've played, what's it called? The spy one? Not really a spy one. The one where you play as Rico, you got a grappling hook, and you, like, fly around. I forget what that's called. But that's a really fun game, and it's super wild, and it's the perfect, like, you're Spider-Man with a gun, basically. What is it called? What is it called? Can anybody tell me what that game is called? Go with grappling hook. What game is it? Just Cause. Just Cause. That's what it's called. Just Cause is very fun. How come do you have a community post thingy, but nothing is posted there? I have forgotten to. We just got it. But yes, I need to start utilizing that because it's a good resource. I mean, I really want to use it. Let's be honest. Because there's a lot that we can do with that. We can put polls on there to like poll for what to do in the next live streams or whatever. But it's good. The Uncharted. I've never actually played the Uncharted series, but I've watched playthroughs of it, and I love it. I love the Uncharted series, but I just haven't actually played it myself, which is a shame because it looks amazing. I could also post something that's funny. Okay, I want to sit up today. I'm not in a leaning back mood, so I need to put the camera up. So that I don't like have my forehead off camera. No, I probably won't make a video where I become a cartoon. It's harder to do. Because I would never know what kind of art style to put myself into. Because I don't even have my own distinctive art style. You know, like some YouTubers, they'll have their own distinctive art style. I don't. We're matching real cartoons. This isn't even tall enough. I just extended it almost to the fullest height. I am too tall, everybody. Too tall for this desktop tripod. Where's the thing? Ah, found it. All right, going to bed. Yeah, you have a go on. That's cool. Wait, so you have Grand Theft Auto and you only play it on director's mode? Like, I feel like if you were worried about bad stuff, you shouldn't have gotten Grand Theft Auto. That's the entire point of that game. It is pretty unavoidable. I don't even think in director's mode. Everything there's the whole like world map, and the world map is filled with plenty of bad stuff. So you're not going to avoid anything in director's mode. Yeah. One of the funnest things, though, which is only fun for a small amount of time, because then it gets infuriating, is trying to follow all laws in GTA. Like, you just play GTA, but you're trying to, like, drive on the roads and follow the, like, the stoplights and stuff. You're like, I'm not going to break any laws. But most of the time, it just never works, because Grand Theft Auto is not designed for that. It's designed for you to break rules, and so when you do try to follow the rules, it'll just, like, either get really boring very quickly, or B, B, it'll do this, or A, or it's like you'll accidentally bump into a car and get a wanted signal, and then the police are shooting at you. Like, I just bumped into a car. So, like, the logic gets broken when you try to actually follow the rules, which is funny. It can be very entertaining. I don't take song requests simply because I'm only playing copyright-free music, which, believe it or not, this is copyright-free music. The music everything that says it's by Harris Heller in the little thingy down there, these are all songs that are made by a person who literally made music just for streamers. Like, this music was designed for people to play on live streams, which is so cool. And they made it for free. I didn't pay a dime for this. No one pays a dime for this. It's on Spotify. It's amazing. I'm very appreciative of him and what he's done. Okay, well, we're gonna start off with A. I'm gonna actually I gotta figure this out. I'm gonna animate his head for, oh man, this is tough. This is actually really tough to figure out what to do. His torso is mostly gonna be in the same Honestly, this final pose, for the most part, I can use our character model. But I think what I need to do is convert the character model into some workable shapes. Oh, you don't have the game. Okay. That makes sense. That makes much more sense. Yeah, really. It's called Stream Beats. If I were to show you here, I've actually got the playlist. My little icon on the bottom is gonna get confused, but it's called Stream Beats, and it's made by. They've got 2 accounts on Spotify. One of them is like a user account who makes a bunch of playlists, and the other one is the actual account that publishes the music. But yeah, it's an amazing, amazing resource. What I have, so this is their hi-fi. I've also got their lo-fi playlist, which has a bunch of stuff, and it's got some cool stuff. Their lo-fi stuff is nice and chill. And then they've got their chiptune, which is also very fun. It's all very video game sounding. Here. Like, that's fun. That's chiptune there. We'll play chiptune for a bit. Nice job, Alex. Very good. Chiptune does go burr. Okay, before we even start working, I need to save this, because I always forget to save during streams. What shot is this? What is this shot called? It's like something, 36. ABA 36. Just about did the announcer voice from Smash Bros there. Yeah, man. Hey, we're all growing. That's the cool thing about YouTube, isn't it? Is like we're all creating content, all this stuff, but it doesn't sometimes feel like you're ever really competing with people. You know, it's the only people you ever feel like there's a competition there is if they try to do literally the exact same thing that you do. But outside of that, it's like there's millions of audience, so it's like you're never worried about that. It's just really cool to see everybody grow. All right, we do not need the front-facing. I almost said Squidward. Let's not take the front-facing Squidward. I got you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just convert his whole head into... Oh, there's a little tiny spot of color there. Convert to a symbol, and we're gonna... I need to pull this down to the bottom screen so I can see when it shows up. Head. I've actually listened to this. These playlists are so good, like, I just want to listen to them on their own. They're actually really entertaining. I think for this one, our tactic will be to use the puppet pin here, so that we can animate the shape a little bit. I'm going to be doing a mix between hand-drawn and not. Also, I realize, wait, was there one spot of color that got messed up here? It is! Let me fix this. Before I start animating it, I want this to be filled and not have just empty blankness. Perfect. There we go. I often sound like a Minecraft villager. It's kind of a habit of mine, is I just go, And then once I hear myself say that, I will start going in on the joke. And I'll be like, oh, that sounded like a Minecraft villager. And then I'll just sit here and like sound like a Minecraft villager for a few seconds. It's such an addicting thing. It's just such a funny character that exists as the Minecraft villager and all the sounds. It's just such a simplified character. Yes, only 31 more subscribers. It's pretty exciting. We're getting along there. We're definitely gonna hit 1,000 subscribers first. Our limitation will be getting 4,000 watch hours before we hit that next tier of like YouTube stuff and all of our rights. You want to trade? Yes. I've got some dirt. I've got some brand new raw salmon. And I got like a stone shovel. Listen, I can't say I've got the best trades, but give me your emeralds. How much watch hours do you have? That's a good question. Let me check. Let's see how much progress we've made on that. Honestly, we've made a lot, because despite the smaller number of videos, it's awesome how every live stream gets like hundreds of hours in of itself. Let's check out Where is it? Analytics. Let's go lifetime. We have 1,300 hours. So we're only like, well, actually, that is nearly 1/3 of the way there. So we're 1/3 of the way there for watch hours, and already past half for subscribers. So it's going to be, the subscribers is the easy part. But at the same time, with more subscribers comes more people watching. So, you know, hey Otis, how you doing? I'll take your entire stock. Well, I appreciate that, Bevo. I'm gonna be honest. You talk about Cartoon Network a whole lot. I'm not a big fan of Cartoon Network, so I'm often lost when you mention these things. I'm like, cool. Half those things I don't know what they are. Also, I think some of those were Disney as well, but because I think, yeah, Amphibia is Disney to my knowledge. Oh, this is a fun one. This is like a boss battle music. Shadow Rock? What a song title. That's awesome. Whoops. Alright, fix that. Do you like Star Wars? I do like Star Wars. I very much enjoy Star Wars. What happened here? What did I just do? I haven't seen a whole lot of the recent Star Wars shows, though. I loved The Mandalorian, but I hadn't seen, like, the most recent 2 shows they had. I hadn't seen Book of Boba Fett. I haven't seen, the other one, the Jedi one. 76 watch time hours, very nice. But yeah, love Star Wars. Luke, I'm your father. The New Yorker version of Star Wars. Hey, yo, Luke, I'm your father. It's me, Christopher Walken. I'm walking here. Clone Wars. I've seen very little bit of Clone Wars. It actually looks like a really good show, but I just simply hadn't stopped to watch it that much. But I do know that it's like very highly acclaimed amongst the Star Wars fan base. So like I appreciate its place within media, and I think it's a pretty cool show. You're gonna continue making videos because I rock? Listen, I appreciate that. Star Wars is interesting because you do kind of have to watch the movies first to kind of get the world, and then you can watch the shows and stuff. So yeah, there is a little bit of that element where it's like you could not understand what in the world's going on until you've seen enough of it. But that doesn't mean I think you should be discouraged. I think you should check it out. If you want to if you don't have a lot of time in your life to watch things, I only recommend watching like the older Star Wars, like the very first ones they released, which ironically is called episodes 4, 5, and 6. Watch that, and you'll know if you like Star Wars. If you don't like those, you're pretty much not going to like the rest of Star Wars. Which isn't really a promise, because there's a lot of like kids who first got into like Clone Wars first, and they never even saw the original movies, which is weird to me, because it's like, oh, it's so weird to think about them never having seen the other thing. But it's true, and that's understandable. Oh, you know what? I messed up. I should have been using bones instead of just blank points. Oh, I really should have done that on all of these. Oh, I gotta undo. The arms definitely should have bones. The cool thing about bones is that it keeps proportions, which is a very important thing. Here, okay, perfect. Now we're ready to actually do bones. Bones! Love this music. It's good. It's amazing how well they make music that sounds like it actually came from video games. Will SpongeBob and the other Toons return to their homes? That's a good question, because it's like, we've represented the idea that the cartoon worlds have combined with the real world, so I feel like their cartoon houses should just be somewhere in the real world now. So I think it'd actually be really fun to show SpongeBob's house in the real world. And that would be really cool. But we didn't have any plans for that just yet. Because it's like, I don't even know what stories we would tell in their houses just yet. So at the moment, it doesn't make sense. But I could see us doing something like that in the future. Near arm, let's do that one. There we go. Bones. When will a new JChaseFilms video come out? This week. As you can see, we have 4 shots left, some sound design.
Technically next week.
Technically next week? Okay, sure. If Saturday is the end of the week, then it's next week. Yes, there is a kitty. Oh, what's she looking at? I think there might have been a bird. She's looking at something. She's very excited about something.
Something up in the branch.
Yeah. She's so excited. There's probably a bird or something. That's great. Here, for a half second, I'm going to turn off the green screen filter on my camera. Alright. Green screen off. See, this is the color of my room. It's not green at all. I mean, yeah, I guess you could say it's slightly green, but this is yellow and then blue. Like, these are not colors you'd expect to get green screened out. But we're gonna see if a bird shows up. That'd be really fun to find on streams. Is a bird might land right here. This is a little bird feeder that's like stuck to the window, so it'd be really fun to see that on stream if that happens. But she's super excited, as if there's one nearby. So it might show up. We'll see. We might get lucky. How do you check your watch time hours? It's in your analytics. And it's one of the main 3 categories. SpongeBob's house in real life. That would be good. Okay, cool. Good to know. A cat in Bikini Bottom. Yeah, so we're really close. This video, we're probably going to aim towards the upcoming Friday, just because Friday and Saturday are our best upload days. And we have to be very careful about every upload we do, because we legitimately have like 1 upload every 2 months, and so we very carefully calculate when to release it. So it's going to be like the morning of Friday, our morning. So around this time on Friday. And if we don't make that for some reason, it would be the Saturday after that, but we should make that.
I don't see any reason we won't.
Yeah, no. Okay, next up, leg. Alright, let's get the fabric here, because I accidentally had to undo all of this. But I don't want bones. No bones, please. Man, this music is so fun! How did they do such... This is amazing. Very good. 60 watch hours. That's awesome. So just to think that you've spent 60 hours of other people's time. Like, that's how much time you've had people watch your videos for. It's really cool to think about that. The JChaseFilms one is ridiculous, though, because we get millions of views. Okay, I gotta share. Let's see what the JChaseFilms analytics are there for watch hours. I have to open it on the other browser, though. Let's see, what's the Microsoft Edge? Yeah, I gotta open it up not on Chrome. Oh gosh, this music is so fun. Okay. How do you guys like the chiptune music so far? Do you like this playlist? Alright, let's go for how many watch hours we've had. In the last 30 days, JChaseFilms has made 100,000 watch hours. 106,000. What about in the last year? So in the last 365 days, JChaseFilms has made 1.9 million watch hours, which is a lot of watch hours.
1.9?
Yeah, 1.9 million. Are you doing calculation?
Yeah.
All right. The fun thing to do is to figure out how much time that is in years, and Katrina's about to figure that out.
Well, I was gonna do days.
Okay.
It's nearly 80,000 days.
Okay, cool. So 1.9 million watch hours is nearly 80,000 days, and divided by 365. Of course, I want to have 100,000 subscribers on this channel. That'd be amazing. That's the goal.
287. Can't read.
217?
Yeah.
So,
Years.
with the 1.9 million watch hours that we got on JChaseFilms in the last year, that is 200 years worth
Time.
of time that people spent collectively as
In a year.
as humanity. In 1 year, people spent 200 years worth of time watching our videos.
Which is crazy.
That's insane. That is insane. Like, could you imagine what humanity could do if 200 hours worth of human time was spent, like, building, like, any sort of architecture or something? Like, the amount of time that could go into that, yeah. Like, it's crazy, but that's even just us. We're not even the biggest YouTubers. You can only imagine PewDiePie, he must have an insane amount, you know, and that number has to be bigger. But yeah, in 1 year, we, on JChaseFilms, have 200 years worth of human eyeball time. Mostly. Obviously, some of that is, like, kids who aren't paying attention, and they're, like, their YouTube goes on, like, autopilot, and it just, like, plays in the background. You gotta think, though, think about how much data that is for YouTube. YouTube is streaming data right now for millions of people. Like, you guys are watching this live stream right now, but there's also so many other live streams, there's all these videos. There are people just watching content. The data stream for, like, the YouTube servers has to be insane. There has to be, like, I can't imagine the dollar cost in running YouTube. That has to be insane. Listen, I don't envy YouTube as a company because it's like, they have to deal with so much hard stuff. Like, we always want the good features, right? We always complain like, hey, why doesn't YouTube have better features? And they're over there probably worrying about every other back-end thing, like the servers working, like, you know, all of their data, their copyright laws, like they're having to worry about so much stuff just to make this website work. And I honestly appreciate all that hard work, and I don't envy what they probably have to deal with. Oof, I need a fan. It's getting a little warm in here. Alright, got a fan. SMG4 has been have 5 million subscribers. That's remarkable. We'll be there eventually. Well, maybe not. Well, eventually. That's even further down the line. But 1 million subscribers, that is within close proximity. In the next few years, JChaseFilms will have 1 million subscribers. Which is cool. Really cool. Yeah, we're projected to have 1 million. Yes, nothing's ever a guarantee. Alright, I have to figure out where his actual waist would be, because, like, his leg probably doesn't start there. It might start there. Create bones, and down to the knee. Alright, into there. Oh. And yeah. And hun, that might be audible on the microphone. It's actually cold where you are? That's impressive. This one song sounds so much like Tetris. Oh, okay. Just in general, gotcha. Are you away from your home? Are you on like a trip or something? Be funny if you were on a. Oh gosh, the bones are starting in the wrong spot. Let me get his knee first. Nice, fun. Well, I'm happy that our live streams get to be part of your trip. Okay, let's see. Near leg, good, good. Let's do this one. I do know. Well, I don't know the Auto and Scout out personally. No. Here we go on a trip. The song that, like, every middle schooler just would yell out loud. That is just, it's the ultimate song for children to yell. I just don't know why, but it has such a appeal to be shouted out loud as loudly as possible. I think if you yell it, it has a certain quality of violence. Like, legitimately, when you yell the Little Einstein's theme song, it's like, you can get rowdy. I might be able to play. Yeah, you know what? Friday Night Funkin' has I mean, it's a video game music. Video game music generally you're able to play on YouTube. Yeah. Maybe we'll do a stream in the future where I take song requests. As of right now, we have plenty of playlists to work off of, so we're just gonna let that jam. I feel like it'd be fun to do a stream where I don't care about copyright, and I don't care if the stream even gets removed, but we can, like, play anything. Just, like, play fully copyrighted music, like, actual song requests. That might be fun. It would be fun to be part of it, and then, like, who knows if it, like, gets completely muted after the fact. Hey, you're gonna go away immediately! It's freaking... It is remarkable how they get away with having a username like that. Yeah. At the end of the day, by the way, this may be a good time to say, for future, I know it sucks when they show up, the bots, they're not fun, but we're gonna be on top of it as much as we can to get rid of them right away. So don't let them win, don't let them annoy you. The best course of action is just to pretty much ignore them, unless they've been in chat for a while and like me or the mods haven't noticed. Just ignore them, press the little 3 dots, and like silence them on your own screen, basically. And report them. Reporting them is very good. But we have been pretty on top of getting them out right after their first comment. No doubt, though, they're probably going to start showing up a little bit more often now that they've showed up the first time. So I gotta work fast. Let's get this work accomplished before they show up more. Alright, you have a good one, Otis. We got a bot.
I heard. You're very loud.
Thank you. Alright. Belt. I think everything on him is now animatable. Perfect. So, I can go ahead and scale him down. Oh, I guess... Oh, this is weird. I have to, like, specifically put it on this keyframe. You'll be back, you promise. Okay. I've never been one to take quick naps, so we'll see if we're still streaming when you come back.
Do not take quick naps. Unless you are awoken.
Okay.
Like my shirt?
Got the crunchy cow shirt representing.
It goes good with these shorts.
It does go very good. Username, I don't know who you're talking to. Your comment got auto silenced though, which I don't even know why. I don't see a word that... I literally don't see a word in what you commented that is in our automatic censor. Maybe it got automatically removed for some other reason, I don't know. But yes, we have to just...
Me?
Yeah. I don't know. That'd be a weird word for us to include. I am JChase Dude, yes. Hey, welcome, welcome.
That's your new name.
Yeah, that's just like the entire brand name. It's not JChaseFilms, it's not JChase, it's JChase Dude.
JChase Dude.
Hi, I'm glad to have you in the stream, welcome. I honestly have like zero real idea or input on what I think about Five Nights at Freddy's because I've like not really ever played it. But
you guys overestimate the amount of time we have to just play video games.
I've seen like almost every game theory video about it though, so I think it's got a really cool lore. Did I get the VR one yet? Let me check. I did! So eventually we're gonna play VR Five Nights at Freddy's on a stream. Because I got it while it was on sale, so hey, saving that money. Saving that money and getting you guys content. The man behind the slaughter. It's-a me. Oh, look at that. There we go. That's awesome. He's a lot taller. That's the thing about the Avatar creatures, is that they're very, very tall. So here, I'm just going to move the entire arm down. And then we're going to kind of puppet tool this. I feel like this back arm would look better if we had 2 of this version. I think this arm is good. It's-a me! Is it supposed to be aliens? Or alliance? It is me, Alan the alien. I'm just gonna start calling you Alan. Oh man, this is a weird one. Having to make this cloth go up for his leg, because his leg goes so high up right here. Oh no, I might have to custom draw this bit. I don't think it'll be... You know what, this actually kind of looks okay. I'm able to get away with this. I can get away with it. Okay, that doesn't look bad. Let's check out the leg. Foreleg. Alright. It's Nick from YouTube. Hello, I am Nick from YouTube. Have you YouTubed recently? Could you imagine if that was YouTube's actual slogan? Like, have you YouTubed recently? You should YouTube every day. Doctors recommend 1 to 2 YouTubes a day. Oh no, I haven't put that on the right rotation point, and now it's going to be all goofy for the rest of this. How does that look? Questionable. I'm just going to be honest, it looks questionable. I feel like this little like flap of fabric does a really good job at covering the fact that these are 2 entirely separate leg objects. There probably won't be a Loud House in real life. I mean, like, we've tried doing other cartoons and they just don't get enough views to make it worth it.
Will not be.
Yeah, like I wanted to at one point, but after having done so many other ones, like we tried to do other videos with non-SpongeBob characters.
I mean, here's the real question. How many videos have you seen of ours that are in real life other than the SpongeBob ones? Because there are other ones. Have you seen them?
Have you watched our other non-SpongeBob in real life videos? It's a good question. Oh man, I feel like I need to swap out this arm entirely. Yeah, I feel like this arm should be just 2 of the front one. But when would it swap? Actually, you know, it probably needs to be the other arm the entire time. Here, let's go ahead and just copy it over here. Alright, you have a good one. I actually know nothing about Poppy Playtime. I literally found out the game existed through a musical artist who made a song about it. You know, one of those people who make songs about video games. That's how I discovered the game even exists. So, like, I know nearly nothing about it. Have a good one, Israel. Have a good one, username. Thank you for joining us today. You guys kept chat lively. It's all nice. Okay, I'm gonna copy this frame. Alright, boop-a-boop-boop. Copy frame. I'm gonna put this on the far arm. I'm gonna delete both these. Clear keyframe. Paste the frame. Alright, how's this shoulder gonna look? I don't know. This is not gonna be great. We'll have to probably have another layer that'll actually work here to make this look good. Here, I'm gonna put the ink point right there. You watched all of them. Well, I appreciate that, William. Because not a lot have. Not a lot have, and so that's what makes it so hard, is that we've put so much money and time into those projects, and then they end up just being a loss. They're just a 100% loss of all of that time and effort, and it's like, ugh.
We do not have unlimited monetary resources.
No, we don't.
If we did, we'd do it.
Yeah.
But we don't.
Poppy Playtime is super real and scary. That's funny. Now I played Doki Doki. That one definitely is strange. Yeah, very psychological horror instead of being your jump scare horror. Like the other 2 we've been talking about, they're very jump scary. At least to my knowledge, I think Poppy Playtime is very jump scare. But Doki Doki's just like, it just freaks you out mentally. I guess there's a little bit of jump scares there too. But they aren't the main point. They're kind of the spice on top of the main story of scariness. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. That's actually, I think, the game that I'm gonna play in VR. No. I've got Help Wanted. So no, I don't know too much about the Security Breach. Is that the most recent one? Yes, Doki Doki Literature Club specifically. I know there's other games called Doki Doki because I think it's just a common phrase within like Japanese or something. But yeah.
What doesn't kill you mutates in trafficking.
Nice. Alright. Oh, now I have to figure out the right scaling. Oh no. What's the right scaling for this? Probably that. That looks about right. I can make him do the SpongeBob-like arms. Okay, here we go. Gotta figure out what's gonna look good here. Oh, this is actually really tough to make look good. There we go. That looks natural. Yeah, there we go. I love that. Love that for him. We're gonna stretch this out a little bit. Alright. I'm gonna scale him down so that he kind of matches everything over there. Oh, you know what? Oh, I should do the shoulder at the same time. There's no reason not to. Alright, where do I go here? I'm gonna have to be in front of the far arm, so we're gonna have this be back shoulder. Yeah, no, in general, that kind of stuff is not for kids, but our video... That's the point, is that we did that during a time when we were afraid of making made-for-kids content because the whole COPPA thing was happening. We're like, we're gonna not be able to have a business anymore if we keep doing kids videos. And so I tried to do adult ones, you know, Rick and Morty, South Park, and that was the effort to try to find a way to save ourselves from the rules that were being just weird and nonsensical, honestly. But yeah, and a lot of YouTubers did that too, which is so funny, is that at the end result of all of this effort is that they ended up making it where... Oh, why did that draw it there? The end result is that now YouTube was a less safe place for kids. That's all they did, because, I mean, you're not going to have YouTuber creators just not make money. So every YouTube creator tried to stop making stuff as kid-friendly, because they didn't want to have their videos demonetized. It's like the opposite effect of having a safe area for kids. A Twilight Zone SpongeBob parody? Like, the actual show is doing that? Or like a parody made by fans? I'm interested in this. Because that sounds very fun. Nick is actually doing it. That's really cool. Oh, I want this to not be on top. Paint behind. Here we go. How hard is it to make a shoulder? How many brushstrokes does it take to draw a shoulder? You'd think just one, but no. This is like 5 in. There we go. Actually, you know what? This bottom half can be that color. Alright, and then we'll just convert this into a symbol. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna make the anchor point right here on the end. So I can rotate it nice. You want to be an animator? It takes a lot of training, man. Start as soon as you can.
It's hard.
It's very hard, and it takes a lot of learning, so... But I highly recommend it. It is fun. It's cool to just be able to make stuff, you know? Like, when it comes to filmmaking, you have to do so much prep work, but when it comes to animating, You just draw the thing and make it move.
You make it faster.
I am making it overly simplified, but
Because somebody does most of the prep work.
yes. But conceptually,
Yes, conceptually.
you can make something out of nothing, which is cool. Alright, that looks about right. Maybe his arm could go up a bit to emphasize like a shoulder muscle, because you're supposed to have like that shoulder muscle. San Diego Comic-Con, that's really cool. Let me see if I can Google that a little bit. I'm very curious. SpongeBob Twilight Zone. The title zone? That's funny.
T-I-D-A-L.
Yes. Produced as a standalone special for season 13. That's so cool. I can't wait to see that. You're traveling to an aquatic dimension. A dimension not only of laughs and giggles, but of uncontrollable nose milk. That's great. Oh, I can't wait. This is like... What? That's amazing. Features characters from the SpongeBob SquarePants and the spin-offs. And it's in November.
Hey, that's interesting.
Right? Maybe it'll come out for my birthday. That'd be really fun. Okay, I'm excited for that. That sounds really, really cool. It's not even right. I like how... Okay. On this little promotional art that they have here, they have this, like, funny, like, you know, there's always that weird math floating around in, like, weird sci-fi stuff like this, and they have z plus z equals zz. But that's not actually true. In actual algebra, z plus z would be z squared. Right? No, that's times, isn't it? Yeah, but that would be true. Because z plus itself would just be it times 2. So it should be z squared. This instead looks like z times z, which is...
We missed.
Thank you. And hi, user. Yeah, that's what it should look like, Noah.
That's not z squared though.
Oh, are they saying that? Oh, you know what? I don't even think it's z. I just realized it's 2.
Yeah, because 4 plus 4 is 8. 4 times 4 is 16.
Yeah, also it's not even z. I think you're right. It does look like it's the number 2, so 2 plus 2 equals 2, 2. Which is a funnier joke. Bendy and the Ink Machine I've seen very little of, and I've only seen it from the, like, first game. The first game, I don't know, it seemed kind of interesting, but, like...
It's not your style.
I don't think that that one seemed as interesting as a scary game. Like, that one seemed, at least the art style and whatnot, like, I will say Hello Neighbor seemed a lot more interesting than Bendy and the Ink Machine. Every time I tried to watch a playthrough of Bendy and the Ink Machine, I kind of got bored. There was a lot of just walking around for no reason, and I feel like there wasn't as much tension. But Hello Neighbor is another good one that I think I would prefer. It's funny how much, like, all these scary video games have just ended up becoming, like, there's this entire market for scary games for kids, basically. They're all just scary games for kids. Well, if you're bored, you can go watch other videos. That's the thing about art streams, is I'm not playing a video game, we're just hanging out.
I thought you were leaving anyway.
Yeah, weren't you leaving? Oh man, this music's awesome. Make a video? Probably not. Flying the Nickelodeon blimp over your house. That's really cool. I probably wouldn't make a whole video about it, but that'd be a really funny credit sequence for like the next big movie we do. Is like how it ends is that. That'd be really fun. Oh no. Did I have... No, it's not. We're good. You never said you were leaving? Okay. A lot of people did. It got confusing. Oh, where'd the shoulder go? It's hidden. Don't hide your shoulder from me. That was a very weird sentence. Ah, man, this is a hard angle to make look good. Oh, this music's awesome. It's crazy to think that all this music was never in any real video game. It all sounds so real. Neat, Bevo. Again, sorry, I'm not really interested in Cartoon Network stuff. So, I'll just warn you, every time you say stuff about that, I have kind of zero commentary to make on it. So, yeah, that's it. If you want to keep saying it, go for it. I mean, I'm not going to control your comments, but I literally have nothing to say about it. I can't believe, like, this music is so good. Procreate, that's a good animation software. I know a lot of people. That's on like Apple products, right? Like you can get that on a phone and other such Apple products.
Yeah, because I think Rennie has it on her iPhone.
Yeah. Yeah, I know quite a few people do that, because, I mean, it's a lot more cost-effective. What we've got is, you know, you only want to be using Adobe if you've really got the financial incentive. Buy username. Gotta be salty about it. Because of boredom. Whew. Yeah, that's the way our streams go, though. I mean, I'm literally streaming work. There's only so much that can be expected. Okay, this is... Oh, man. Oh, you know what? I realize his leg does a bend on the back there. I feel like I might not be replicating it quite accurately by doing it like this. iPad, yeah. Oh, yeah. iPad's good because then you have the big drawing surface, too. That's awesome. Yeah, that's good. That reminds me of... I never got to utilize it, but back in the day, they had the DS and the... What was the app called on the DS?
PictoChat?
Yeah, PictoChat. That's like the classic one with its very fun, like the shading that's like little dots. I love seeing PictoChat animations. They're very cool. Alright, so overall, he goes up a little bit, he goes down, and he bounces up. And he's like scaling down the whole time. I almost wonder... Can you say the line, back in my day? Like, back in my day, we had PictoChat on the DS. Is that what you wanted? No, I shouldn't have. I've previously said I won't take requests to say things. It's on my own discretion. This is my stream, alright? If I want to say a line, I'll say a line. That's an innocent line. But, I have the right to say no. Alright. Oh, man, keeping that motion is going to be tough. Could I parent... Oh, you know what? I might want to parent everything to that. Oh! Flipnote Studio. Yes, that's also one that I don't... Maybe Flipnote Studio is also what I was thinking about. Because I love the style that people get out of Flipnote Studio. It's really, really cool. I mean, it's all hand-drawn. It's a lot more impressive than what I'm doing here with, like, the wiggling objects, you know? But it's remarkable what they can do. Alright. Alright, so he stays pretty much the same shape here. It doesn't really scoot away from him until about the second half. So I can kind of animate him just standardly right here, and then scale him out towards the end. In fact, you know what? It almost doesn't scale until he's in his final pose anyways. So we're going to go ahead and just... I'm going to try to copy and paste the frames. We're going to see if this works. There's a big chance it doesn't. Alright, so here we're going to scale him up. Alright, so he's there, and then he goes up. He actually looks like he's crouched down a little bit at the beginning here, so I'm going to try to replicate that a little bit. And I'll have to animate the face as well, but for right now, this is going to be good. Johnny Test! That's a classic one. I haven't seen... I think there's actually a new Johnny Test or something, but I haven't seen that. But I loved the old one. It was wacky. It was wacky. I mean, as a kid, who doesn't like a wacky show? But yeah, it was fun. It was a fun show. It was really wacky. I'm certain that there was some stuff I didn't like about the show at the time, but I don't even remember. I just remember that sometimes it was wacky, and sometimes because of that, it was too wacky. Oh, did something not animate? What is this? Near foot? You look like you're doing fine. Okay. New Cars trailer? I have not. You're making a new Cars movie? Are you serious? No. Cars on the road. Wait. It's a streaming? They're making a show.
Of course they are.
Oh no. 9 episodes. Well, that's something I won't watch. I mean, that's sure, whatever.
Wanna milk that cash cow?
Yeah, you just can't. When you start milking the same things over and over, it's like, well, cool. Have fun with your money there, Pixar. I'm not really interested. Ease in, maybe? Nope, I needed the ease out. There we go, that's nearly matching that space. Awesome. Alright, so we go up a little bit. We're going to do some special editing with his arm here, because right now it's behind him, but it won't be in the final product. You know what? In fact, I'm just going to take this whole body and kind of tilt it back a little bit. Alright, so we go up, we go down. Oh, I didn't grab the other frames. There's so many layers. There's an insane amount of layers for him right here. Alright, I'm going to try to go ahead and make this arm do something cool as well. Yeah, right. He's got a gun. Could you imagine? I mean, that'd be one way to make it not kid-friendly. Aang has a gun! He's got a knife! No! No, we probably won't do a Thor: Love and Thunder just because it's an older movie already. Like, we have to do movies that haven't come out yet. That's always the goal.
We were going to do Thor: Love and Thunder, but we did Jurassic World instead.
Yeah, we were getting ready to do Thor. I was actually excited to do Thor, but when the trailer came out, all it was a lot of pretty backgrounds. Like, the entire trailer was just that. I'm like, that's going to be so much for us to make. Like, the backgrounds are the hardest part. I'd rather focus on the characters and have a blurry background, which is what we do in a lot of our trailers, is we'll just blur the background out so it doesn't matter how bad it is. Like, we'll do a quick background and make it blurry, and then it's fine. So it's a lot harder when the entire trailer is nothing but pretty backgrounds. So, yeah, that's why we didn't do the Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm very excited, though, for whenever the Super Mario trailer comes out. It's gonna be a fun one. Ooh. go up, we go down. Might need to ease into the end, so we're gonna ease out. Oh, that's looking good. You know what? I need to ease in and out apparently. We were going to, but we didn't do it, no. So we're not working on it, we're not gonna. Just because the movie's already out, and so there's no more hype for it. If anything, there's actually negative hype. People have been complaining about its VFX for some dumb reason. There's only a couple of spots where there's bad VFX, and then the rest of the movie is literally so beautiful, and I don't understand how they can... People are so self-entitled these days. They want to do nothing but complain. Like, they can't stop and enjoy something. I think it helps that I work on stuff like this all the time. I highly respect every bit of the craft that goes into Hollywood movies, because I understand all the hard work that goes into it. And people, Now, there is one good argument to be made that people have been complaining that the reason those VFX are bad is because of crunch. And crunch is this idea that their movies are made on such a quick turnaround schedule that the artists don't have time to make something good. They are rushed, they are being underpaid, and that mentality I agree with and understand. I think that if there's bad VFX because of an artist or team of artists who simply aren't being given good resources or aren't being given good schedules, and they are forced to kind of do this in an underpaid way, then yeah, the art's going to suffer because you're making real people suffer. So I 100% understand that, and that has been a problem within the video game industry. We've been having a lot of people talking about that. When Cyberpunk came out, Cyberpunk was a game that had been highly made fun of because of how bad it was. Like, it was a glitchy mess, and it still is to this day. But that was a game that the publishers just wanted it released. They didn't want it to be good. They just wanted it to be released so that they could make money. They didn't care about the final consumer. They didn't care about all the people working on it. And so the final product is horrible, and all the people who worked on it hate it, and they hated that job. And it's like, that's a really unhealthy environment. And I think that's something that crunch is something that needs to be solved within our media world. But the higher-ups never understand that. You know, the actual brass tacks business people, they just want to see results and they want to see their money. They don't care what sacrifices ends up getting made in the art process. Hey, bye Noah, you have a good one. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Bevo. Let's see. Oh, I don't have to scale him down. That's part of the problem. Like, why is he so awkward right here? It's because I should start scaling him down. Is he scaled down in the next shot? Yeah, he is. Okay. Next shot. The next pose is what I meant to say. Alright. Scale it a little bit. Push him up. Man, look at this, like, goblin pose I have him in right now. What a goblin. I'm gonna have to animate the face too. Hey, welcome Dom, bruh. Love that username. That's a fun username to say. Love the TED Talk. Yeah, sometimes, hey, if you get me talking on something, sometimes I get very, like, you know, like, I start talking about all the behind-the-scenes stuff. But I like it, you know, there's some really cool stuff to talk about, and at the end of the day, it's better than me just sitting here like this. You know, just staring at a screen, doing the thing. I gotta be entertaining in some degree, even if I'm working. But we have the game streams also, so that's the fun thing. We've got two, there's two, I have two sides. There's that meme with the two sides thing. And so my two sides are me work on video and gamer. That's my two sides. And they're not even mutually exclusive, because every time I'm a gamer, I am actually also working on a video. Because all that stuff is for gaming channel eventually. The Steve Harvey potato head? Yeah, I've seen that meme. I like the Steve Harvey M&M one more. I think that one looks very funny. He makes such a good. He's a green M&M, and it just looks great. It's so. I feel like an old an old geezer who's just like on Facebook, like, oh, did you see him? They made him into an M&M. It was the funniest thing I ever saw. Oh my goodness, but it's a good one. SpongeBob has been in the back rooms. Don't doubt it. The Backrooms is the most niche and silly meme that's come out recently. I enjoy it though. I respect the Backrooms memes. They're very funny. Do I need to make his legs overcompensate for this jump here? No, they overcompensate here. Okay. Alright, so we boing! I like how I have smooth animation everywhere but the middle, so it just looks like he goes boing! That's great. Alright, we need to have his arms straightened out right here as he goes with this extension. Because he's going to be the farthest away from his, like, anchor point. There we go, that's looking good. So, out there, if anything, yeah, it's pretty good, it's pretty good. I could actually maybe rotate this out of it. And then, so that's his highest point, I think, and then he starts going down. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and do the tween. Let's see how much it breaks. Ah, okay, so it broke a little bit on the leg, but that's okay. We're so far actually having good luck with this. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, so now I want to emphasize some of these movements because he looks a little robotic. And so right around here, I actually want the arm to be emphasized a bit more, like he's jumping up. There we go, that's cool. And then when we hit the bottom, I'm actually going to have him go full extension out. Cool. And now his legs need to raise up right around here, so we're going to go ahead and do that. I need to make some keyframes for his legs. Alright, come on. And this is going to be the highest point where his legs go really exaggerated. I will just say, for all of your other questions about other cartoons, we're not doing any cartoons in real life that's not SpongeBob. At least not right now. Times could change, and maybe in the future we have the opportunity to do that, but we're not going to do any cartoons in real life that's not SpongeBob. The only possible thing that would not be SpongeBob is videos like this. Movie trailer parodies, we potentially could rope in other cartoons, but even then we're still sticking to Nicktoons. Your only very vague hope, which you probably shouldn't hold on to very very tightly.
Then don't say it.
Yeah, I won't even say it. There's just no chance. We just can't do that stuff. Why does it still feel like there's something missing here? I feel like, did I not go... Maybe it's in this animation here. It just goes straight, and I think I need to ease out instead. He needs to kind of like explode into it. He's exploding too soon, I think, actually. Can I ease in and out? That might be better. There we go. Alright, let me turn off the reference for a second. Ugh. It's a little messy, but it's also like one of our... It's literally like the last shot of the video. I actually haven't seen My Hero Academia. Yeah, I know it's a big show. Like, I know there's a lot of fans of it and whatnot. But I haven't seen really anything of it. Alright, try and get this to look cool. Have it kind of flap out like it's actually getting hit by this gravity here. There we go, that's kind of getting there. I feel like it doesn't fall enough. Like, it takes so long to actually fall into place. I haven't seen it. I don't have a favorite character. I would say that if I had watched it, my favorite character would probably be, like, the main character, or somebody who's like Plankton, like a serious character with a deep voice. I literally haven't seen it, so, but that's generally my favorite kinds of characters currently in shows. I like the intimidating characters, the like bad guys, sometimes they're fun.
Looks really good.
Thank you. I'm trying to get all this like extra pieces to work well. In fact, I maybe could bend his leg a little bit more. Right here. I don't want to make it look like he broke his leg. Oh shoot, no, I need to. But I feel like doing this could work. Morning, Keith. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh no, that's a little bit too exaggerated. His leg just does the stanky leg. Oh no. What about here? Oof! And now he's doing a kick. Okay, that's better. We found the middle ground. No, he's not. It's not as bad. Thank you so much, hon.
I needed some.
There we go. Okay, this is looking very smooth now. A scary story where SpongeBob encounters a were-dolphin. Why did you... You parenthesized were-river dolphin? I've not even heard of a were-river. I mean, I was expecting you to, like, say werewolf dolphin, but... That'd be funny. We don't really see dolphins in SpongeBob outside of, like, the movies. But it would be cool. Alright. This is awesome. Alright, so I have to animate his face now. I think we're done with the body movement. Perfect. I mean, what's he even gonna do? Like, I feel like this is the original person. Oh, he's like roaring. Look at him. What an angry boy. So he's doing a roar. He kind of grimaces for the jump. And then he's in a more relaxed state at the end of it. Okay. We can try replicating that. I mean... Oh, no. I didn't make more frames, did I? Okay. I'll have to fix that throughout. So we have to have 56 frames here. Insert a frame. And this is going to be starting at 1. This needs to start at 4. This needs to start at 12. This one needs to start at 20. Hey Mason, nice to see you in chat. And this starts at 30. Okay, so now that we've fixed it on the outside, I can actually animate on the inside. I don't want to be 56, I want it to be 30! And the last frame should also be fixed. The last frame should be number 56. Okay, so now I can animate it on the inside. And as we saw, it's going to be like he's angry at the start and he's going to be relaxed at the end. I actually have to pull this apart because we can't animate it because it's all just one piece right now. So let's make a couple of other layers. And just copy pieces. So this is the mouth. Mouth. Head. Let's go ahead and get the pupils. Actually, I need the eyebrows, so we're going to do the eyebrows. This is going to be the right eyebrow. Eyebrow 1. And this next one's going to be the next eyebrow. Eyebrow 2. Thank you, Keith. Yes, thank you so much. We've been working hard on this. And yeah, the character design is definitely a hard part of every project, especially when we have to do it from scratch. It's nice when we have all of our character models like SpongeBob and Patrick and whatnot, when we get to use the pre-existing stuff. But I actually designed this character back all the way when we did the Space Jam video. Hey, welcome back, Otis. Close-ups? Yeah. I mean, you have to do a lot of detail for close-ups. Alright, so now the only other thing I could potentially do is... I actually don't like how one of his eyelashes are like thicker than the other. We got like... Are we still in the same playlist? Yeah, we... How much more do we have of this? Still quite a bit. Looks like we have about 20 minutes left of this playlist before I have to switch it, but I can switch it earlier too. Oh, your characters turn out great in your animations. Thank you. Hey, welcome, announcer. I feel like all of your comments should probably be said in an announcer voice. Have you guys seen the funny videos where they take there's the Halo voice actor, the original voice actor for Halo, which did the all of those like mega kill, you know, like all those really cool little bits that you would hear during your multiplayer stuff. He's done like a bunch of Cameo stuff, which Cameo is a website where you can hire like actual celebrities to do like record a little video for you. And he's been doing so many of them, and he's like the nicest guy in the world. Like, you'll tell him a few sentences to say, and he'll make a whole 5-minute video where he just talks to you and talks about like the thing, and he'll say the lines, but he'll also talk about them. And like, he's the nicest guy. He gives so much more than everybody else. Where like, give the bare minimum. Like, there's like literally, I think you can get like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and stuff will do a cameo for you. It's like expensive, but he'll give you a 20-second thing where he says exactly the sentence and then he's done. Like everybody else, as they would, you know, they're celebrities. I get it. They're busy. But he's one person who's like, he seems so genuine and nice. And of all the SpongeBob in Real Life videos, which one is my favorite? Probably episode 10. Yeah, it's just, I'm really happy with how episode 10 has turned out. It's become pretty much like an actual SpongeBob, like a SpongeBob episode, like a proper story, and it's been so fun. So very, very much enjoying that. I'm very proud of it and how it turned out. All right, how's that? That's looking a little bit better. Looks a bit more even. All right, now we can animate this. So I'm gonna go ahead and convert some of this stuff into animatable shapes. In fact, I'm gonna use the puppet pin for this one. Thank you. I highly appreciate that. Okay. We're gonna start his eyebrows in a like angry boy pose, and then it's gonna, oh, not like that. I wanted to rotate it. Not like that either. It needs to be more subtle. There we go. He looks confused. We're gonna have them go down a bit. Oh, there we go. That's good. So they go down, and then they're gonna go up as he's jumping. As he's a bit more surprised and like trying to keep his balance. And they're gonna rest down to a final position of like a serious but in quizzical relax. Kind of like a, he's focused now. The battle's on. There we go. Ooh, look at that face. That's good. That's got some emotion there. And now we'll just do some classic tweens. I'm just gonna do ease in and out, cubic. Perfect. So, ooh, you know what? Let's do this one as an elastic tween. Elastic might be too much. Elastic might be a little bit too much. We'll do a back. And this one we can have be a quint. Oh my gosh, get the flippity dippity out of here. They did too very quickly now. Just, they gotta fix that. Here I am. I mean, I'm gonna still complain about YouTube when they have stuff that doesn't work. Alright, you know what? Yeah, on future streams, we might legitimately have to not have the chat on stream, because I just think, like, the fact that I can remove it on the YouTube side there, like, you don't see it on YouTube now, but they're still forever going to be on the screen, even if I remove the chat itself. Yeah, no, I censored myself. I see your comment, Otis. It's not going to be shown. Because that's the dumbest thing, right? You type the comment out, and it gets caught by our censors. Automatically. But a username doesn't get caught by the censors. And that's so dumb. They need to fix it where usernames can be censored as well. Because literally half the words they use in their username is censored in our sections. Yeah, sure. Could you imagine if, like, I got auto, like, silenced for spam on my own stream? It'd be really funny. Yeah. So, you know what? It might just be we're going to be very soon not having chat on stream for future streams, and it's unfortunate. And it might be something that... we probably will still have it on stream for certain parts, like maybe during the intermission and stuff. But it probably just isn't worth having it for mid-stream stuff. Hey, and there's only so much we can do. Bots are bots, but I hate having it to where even when we remove their comment, their username still stays on the stream. It's like the worst thing. It's like they still win even when we remove their comment.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna set that as that keyframe. And now we're gonna do some hand-drawn mouths, because at the end of the day I need to draw some brand new mouths. But yeah, I think during, like, for example, our intermission screen, you know, like, whenever I have to make a pause, we've got this, this be back soon screen. I feel like that screen will still keep the chat up on. I think that's a good screen to have chat on, because it keeps that screen entertaining. And potentially I could make an alternate version of, like, I've got the full screen one. I could make a just chatting like screen that's similar to this, and then I have the chat up on this. We'll see. I'll make some creative decisions. We'll make it all work. But for now, yeah. What I really need to do is update my stream graphics to fill in this space. Because, like, for example, on our Jackbox layout, I had, like, the little, you know, total subscribers count, which right now it says 570 out of 550. I really messed that up somehow. We're really close. We're 30 away from 600. I need to update that counter. But yeah, so stuff like that. I think chat makes sense in certain circumstances, but I also think we need to have updated stream graphics that show us also updates when, like, subscribers show up. Maybe the next art stream we do, we can work on doing stuff like that.
Yeah, because the video great. We just started from another one.
Yeah. Ironically, actually, we just talked about all of our amazing different, you know, screens. I'm gonna have to be right back, so I'm actually gonna use the Be Back Soon screen for a second here. So, I will be right back. You're good, man. You didn't do anything. You're fine. Your comments are just not gonna be shown if you use this, you know, even when you censor out a curse word. So, but don't spam with the I'm sorry. You're good. All right, I'm gonna be right back. So you get to see the pretty Be Back Soon screen for a bit. Let me see if I can find a fun song for you. Let's get a fun song for while I'm gone. Oh, you know what? Here, we're gonna have two fun songs in a row. We're gonna start with the lo-fi SpongeBob music, and then we're gonna get some lo-fi Kelpie G. That's what we're gonna do. Cool. I'll be right back. See you guys soon. We're back. We are back, and right in time for some Kelpie G. Woo! Woo! That's smooth. That's good stuff right there. Oh, here it comes. Oh, wait, no, not yet. I think they play it one more time. It's chill for like one more little cycle, and it's about to kick in. Here it comes. There it is. Now we're chilling. Nice and chill. All right. It's good stuff. Let's finish this mouth animation here. I'm gonna go ahead and draw some different mouths. Welcome. I feel very welcomed back. Thank you so much. I'm gonna use green here for the temporary time, just because I kind of have to look over top of it. I also don't have a lot of practice drawing anime mouths, so oh, you know what? I need to have a lot smaller brush than that. What brush size am I at? Do I need to have it at 1 pixel? Is it even taking that? I don't think it can take less than a pixel. So that's okay. We'll do it bigger and we'll transcribe it down. You know what? I'm just gonna do it over here. Kind of guessing how they do mouths. Nearly doing it like they do in the anime, like when Timmy Turner is an anime character. I'm kind of doing that. Because I don't even know what the real show of The Last Airbender does. I feel like this isn't it. I feel like I've done not the right mouth. We'll see. Oh no. Let's try and do that. We'll scale it down. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Looks a little bad. Wait, did I draw it in the wrong layer? Oh no. Where is this? I drew it on the eyebrow instead of on the actual mouth layer.
Oh my gosh, I did that all the time.
Okay, that doesn't look bad. I'll just need it to disappear very quickly. So... cool. Go ahead and do another one. Go ahead and draw... really don't know how to... There we go. This is a little bit better of a shape, I think. I'm not good at... I can draw SpongeBob mouths. I've gotten very used to drawing, like, the characters of SpongeBob's mouths, but... oh boy, it's a different style. Scale this down so the brush stroke is correct size. It's weird how I have to draw it bigger and then scale it. Ooh, actually that's not bad. That is not bad for this style. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little bit of an animation trick where you just kind of scale the thing to anticipate the move. Let's try that. Dude, you know what? Actually, no, it can't be wider. I can make the other one wider, and then that will maybe make it look better. Boom. And then it's and I'll fill in the mouth color as well, but I have to just kind of figure out what his mouth color is, and I have to look at some reference. Do, do, do. All right. I feel like this might be a good kind of angle to go for. Is this like, oh, he just relaxes a little bit? There we go. That looks good. I found it's like doing a peanut shape basically. It's like where one side of the mouth is really big, or more of a squash. Anime mouths look good if they're a squash. Yeah, it's impressive how well that little squash shape works. Okay, now I have to figure out what the inside of his mouth's color. Like, we have to figure out a tongue color, and you know what? I'm just gonna go with. I've got some color palette that's built into the Animate, and I'm just gonna go with that color. So dark maroon, great. I buy that. Cool. And the tongue can be the lighter maroon. Oh, not the lines. I feel like we need a transition between the mouth being closed and open. I'm gonna insert a keyframe here. Well, actually, we're gonna delete a keyframe. I've not heard of that YouTuber before. There's a lot of people with 10 million subscribers. I don't know them all. So no, I actually haven't heard of that one. Alright, kind of make a middle ground of the open and closed. Welcome back, Matthew! Alright, we'll turn this black. Scale it down. Nearly done with this mouth animation. Actually, this is the last bit I would probably have to do. Ah, well no, I have to convert make the mouth fully closed at the end. Okay, I don't think I did a very good job at making something that's going to line up in between the two. The lines are going to be too thick, I think. I feel like they're going to get thicker for this one pose. So, to fix that, I think I can fix that actually by filling the teeth. And then filling the mouth, but then using the line tool. There we go. But maybe not that. Oh, I can't go any thinner. It has to be. No, I can't. I can go thinner on the line, can't I? 0.5? Yeah. It lets you do thinner lines, but not thinner brush strokes. There we go. Huh? That looks good. Actually, I feel like some of these middle ones should be pushed together a bit more, so it happens faster. There we go. That looks good. There's an animated mouth. Alright, now we have to have it rest at the end here. Which for the most part I should be able to do just by scaling it down. Oh, I have to start making it move towards the end position as well. Pineapple pizza? So I will say, I haven't had it in a very long time to begin with. But the last time I had it, oh, I Show Speed. Is that the guy? Yeah, he got the tattoo of Talking Ben on his arm, right?
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, no, it's the dumbest thing ever. He's a very, like, let me see. pretty sure it's him. Yeah, I know it's him. Yeah, IShowSpeed, he's the most, like...
It's crazy.
His personality on YouTube is definitely, he's crazy. He did get that tattoo, right? Let me see if it's a real... Tattoo real. Yeah. He got Talking Ben from the app tattooed huge on his arm. Like, this man is stuck with it. He's stuck with it. I can't... Is this his video? Yeah. And only for 1 million views. I mean, that was, what? That was last month? No, April, May, June, July. That was many months ago. He's only got 1 million views for doing that. That is not worth 1 million views. At all. Having a tattoo that big on your arm for the rest of your life? Oh my gosh. See, I actually thought it might have been slightly worth it considering, like, how much, like, he might get for the views. But, like, I can't believe that was only 1 million views. I'll tell you guys, I would, oh my gosh. To get a tattoo that big, that's huge. Granted, though, yeah, he's got a lot of subscribers, so good for him on the subscribers, I guess. But holy moly, he broke 10 monitors. Yeah, no, he's very aggressive. He gets very angry, and that's why he's so popular. Is because he's known for the guy who like freaks out, which is not, you know, not the most healthy personality. Because that's the problem, right? Since he's now known as the guy who freaks out, he's gonna continue to freak out because he knows that that's what his audience likes. Which only is going to become more and more unhealthy for him until eventually he gets himself caught into some sort of scandal because he did something actually bad because he thought it'd be good for a video. So it's like, he's on a very dangerous path. The music just like... that was weird. But yeah, he's not on a very safe path, I'll say that much. And so, we'll see what happens to him. For some reason, my entire thing is freaking out. I don't think it likes how close we're zoomed in. Like, this is a very... Alright. Can I make this any smaller? I feel like it's not big enough. It looks a little bit more like a generic anime and not specifically Avatar Aang, but it's getting the job done. I'm only going to do one last thing, and that's doing some pupil animations, because his pupils just are staring straight ahead like he's a robot. Yeah. So I actually do know that YouTuber. I didn't recognize his username, though. He doesn't have a very recognized... I guess I might start knowing it the more I see him attributed to that username, but from the start, it's a kind of forgettable username. He's probably making it popular, though. With enough time and enough exposure, people will recognize it. Seriously can't believe, like, that tattoo... And it's only for entertainment value, right? Because Talking Ben became a meme, and so he literally did it to get a bunch of views. I feel honest, like, for everything about him that's, like, a little cringeworthy with all the anger and stuff like that, it's like, I actually feel really bad for him, considering that he has that tattoo that he was doing for views, right? He didn't do that for himself. He wanted to get views for it, and to only get 1 million in 3 months, assuming I'm doing my math right, April, May, June, July, August, it's 5 months! He made it, so it's in 4 months he only got 1 million views. That's so not worth it. That's so... Well, the video was longer. It was a 15-minute video, so you might make double the ad revenue on it, but... Oh, man. Whatever. Maybe it'll come back later, but just Talking Ben's not a big thing. I feel like he would have gotten so many more views if he got, like, a tattoo of, like, PewDiePie on his arm. He's going Super Saiyan, yeah. Well, this is the thing he does in the actual show. His eyes go white, and so does his little tattoo when he goes into the Avatar form or something. So, yeah. Alright, so pupils are ready to be animated. And most of the time when I add pupil animation, all I do is like have them like look left and right, basically. And it makes them look a bit more alive. So all I'm going to do is go forward a little bit, add a keyframe, have him look left a bit. Then he's going to stay looking that way. And then have him settle to the front. Why is this yellow? Oh, because it's not the classic twing. I was like, that's not the color it's supposed to be. What gave me the idea for that? Really, it all kind of came together because we were doing the collab. I knew that we were going to do the collab with Christian J, and so it's like the whole video concept came out around the idea of the collab. It's like, okay, what good story could we tell with a human set of SpongeBob characters and the real SpongeBob characters? And at the end of the day, the smartest idea was, well, the only reason we would have Mr. Krabs or Squidward in the story is if we were taking place at the Krusty Krab. And so the best way to have that comparison is to have the cartoon version and the real version. And also them being right next to each other, it just makes it very funny. Do not watch them? That's very funny. I've heard of Super Mario Logan. Has he gone downhill? I saw a little bit of Super Mario Logan a long time ago. I mean like 10 years ago did I watch any of Super Mario Logan. I haven't seen a single Super Mario Logan video in 10 years. Are you saying he's gone, like, overboard in order to get some views? That'd be funny. My brother, like, 2 years ago shared me an old video, or not, a recent video. We used to watch, like, again, 10 years ago. There's a different YouTuber that does the puppet stuff, and they were Cute Mario Bros. And they were the best, like, puppet YouTuber, basically. Obviously, it's not really puppeting. It's just holding a bunch of plushies and dancing them around, basically. It's the simplest form of puppeting, but they were very, very good stories. And like a couple years ago, they actually did an auction for money because they were like going to college or something and they needed money. And like there's these old guys, they got like tattoos and piercings now. It's like, wow, they are very different from the children they used to be when they were making videos. But they were selling the old plushies that were in the videos. And some of them sold for like hundreds of dollars, like $1,000 or something, for the classic plushies that were actually used in the videos. Which is funny. Not many people get to sell their childhood toys for $1,000. But when you make YouTube videos that get millions of views with those toys, then hey, your toys are now worth something. Alright, cool. Let's see what the face animation looks like now tied with the body animation. Oh, it looks so good. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding? Look how great that looks. Now he actually looks like he's alive. Once you animate the face, that's awesome. So the last thing we have left now is to animate Appa coming in here. So I have a reference image that I'm gonna have to trace because let's be honest, Appa is a very tough character here. So where do I have that? Let's go in here. Reference files. Alright, I think this angle is maybe the closest we can get to the angle we want. I'm gonna have to probably customize the body a bit, but the face, I want to make sure it looks good. Alright, how's that? Oh yeah, like if we look at Appa and this like flying creature, that looks like it's almost the exact same angle. So let's change the shape a little bit. I know that we're making Appa smaller in this movie trailer than he actually is in the real show, but it's better for perspective. It just looks better. Alright. Beluga Plays. Hey, hi. I have a feeling you're not the official. I got a Discord message by somebody who was Beluga, but it was misspelled, and it wasn't the correct handle. So I'm like, you're not the real Beluga. And I have a feeling you're also not the real Beluga. Here, I can't even click to your account. Anyways, hi. Hello. Yes, the whole Luigi falling over crawling. Oh my face. Oh gosh, that's a classic, man. You're reminding me of such classic stuff. Hey kitty, how you doing? Meow. Kitty's having a good day. You can't even see her. When we pet her, she likes scratching the scratch post. She loves the open window though. She'll look out and look at all the birds. Not a lot of birds right now, huh? I'm getting a snack, is what I'm doing. And there is no better streaming snack than plain crackers. I know it might sound boring, but when you're a human being who has, like, sometimes digestive problems, like crackers, they're good. That's all you need. It's bread and salt, basically. Crackers are awesome. Oh, I want to listen to this music. I love this. This is an 8-bit cover of, yeah, that's good stuff. Tater Tots Tunes. They're cool. They got a YouTube channel. You should listen to Tater Tot Tunes. They do 8-bit covers of a bunch of, like, music. It's awesome. Thank you, Keith. Partially, also another thing that we kind of took inspiration from when it came to having those restaurants next to each other and them being competitors, we were partially inspired by the actual dynamic between the regular Krusty Krab and the Chum Bucket, right? Because they're like across the street from each other, and so you have that really funny, like, facing each other dynamic. And so, yeah, like the whole idea of the real Krusty Krab versus the cartoon one is inspired by that partially. But it's also a little different because in SpongeBob, obviously, you've got a situation where the Chum Bucket just is failing. But meanwhile, in our video, we actually have two successful restaurants competing, which has a very fun kind of aspect to that. Another inspiration I actually took from was the Fry Cook Games episode of SpongeBob. Because in the Fry Cook Games, you've got a situation where Plankton is actually depicted as a good competitor and worthy competitor. Because normally Plankton is just like, oh, whatever, his food is worthless and he's always just trying to steal the formula. But in the Fry Cook Games, he's actually represented as like a capable fast food like representative. And so that's something that we were able to have that dichotomy between two competitors that were actually both worth the effort. And so that was fun. And it was especially fun to be able to make fun of the Krusty Krab in a certain way by having the human versions. And everything involved with that is just super fun. The part of the show where I draw and trace. It's simple, but, you know, has to be done. At the end of the day, I just want it to look good. And I don't know how to draw Appa. Some characters I know how to draw, and some I just don't. Haha. Yep. Oh, she's looking at something. She always finds... She likes birds and squirrels. They're the most entertaining. He's been having a situations to destructions. I'm not sure what you mean with that. I don't know what a situations to destructions mean. I made a mashup version of the Fry Cook game. They have a Pokemon battle? That's fun. That's a cool idea, yeah. Uh-oh. I can't actually see the top of the horn here. What's y'all's favorite snack? I mean, this isn't even my favorite snack, but it's actually becoming my favorite snack because it's so useful. Like, it's the easiest snack to eat, and I know that I'm going to have no problems with it. My favorite snack, that's a hard decision. I think we actually had this conversation earlier on a different stream. It's so hard to pick a favorite snack because there's so many that all have really good value, and they're all, like, different. Why should you... Wait, so within the course of a few minutes, you just went from telling me to not watch him to then say, oh yeah, you gotta go watch him. What are you talking about? Do you want me to watch him or not? I forgot what I was just talking about. Oh yeah, snacks. Man, you know, I actually really like, what's it called? Cheez-Its? But they're too greasy. But they're very tasty, but too greasy. Well, I think I've run out of opinions to tell you about Super Mario Logan, so I'm kind of Doritos S tier? Yes, Doritos. But here's the thing, you might disagree with me on this. I really like the ranch Doritos. Those are really good. I know my wife absolutely disagrees with me on that. She loves the cheese ones. That's a nose. That is a nose right there. Ranch Doritos are okay. I really like Pringles. Barbecue Pringles is the best Pringle. Barbecue Pringles, there's the plain, just plain Pringles would be good. I'm just done talking about Super Mario Logan. I'm not sure what you're talking about. There's nothing to believe or not believe you about. It's just, yes, it exists, but I'm not gonna watch it. And I appreciate you sharing it, but... I'm happy to leave Super Mario Logan as an account that I've only seen, like, 10 years ago. I don't need to see it. Yeah, maybe it's a more of an American thing, but they have 2 barbecue flavors of Pringles in America. I like the standard one more. They have a standard flavor, and then they have a Memphis barbecue. But the Memphis barbecue is more salty, not sweet. And I actually like the sweet barbecue. I love Mr. Beast's videos, yeah. I think he's really entertaining, and he's perfected the art of, like... I mean, he makes long videos, but they're built around short attention spans. Because today's market has such short attention spans. And he's done such a good job at keeping the short attention spans of an audience constantly paying attention. And that's really hard to do. But he's mastered that. Favorite pop? Sprite. Sprite's my favorite. Yeah. It used to be orange soda, but I've kind of mellowed out to just liking the lemon lime flavor. That's a tough decision. Ranch Doritos or fruit snacks? Probably Ranch Doritos. I think in general, although I like sweets, I don't like how they mess with me, right? Like, they'll start to hurt my teeth, you know, if I have too much sweets, then it hurts my, like, mouth and whatnot. Like, I just ate a full bar of fudge over the course of 2 days, and my mouth is hating it. It was delicious, but my mouth is so upset, and so it's like salty foods don't do that as much, and so I think I'd end up picking Ranch Doritos over fruit snacks, just because of that. But hey, Smoker, welcome, welcome, welcome. I did not know that. That's funny. Oh, I guess he has an eyelid, doesn't he? That's what that was. A lot of weird shapes here. It's fun to trace though when I get to use an actual tablet. Like it makes tracing a lot more fun because it's more like a. It's like a. I'm like a professional picture book filler. You know when you get those little like fill in the colors picture books? It's like this is what I do as a job sometimes. Not all the time, but every so often we have an asset that I just have no idea how to represent myself. Sandy is getting her own movie? Wild. Let me Google that. That's interesting. She's still gonna be animated, but in a live-action setting, which is sort of our SpongeBob in real life gimmick, huh? Cool. That's all we know. All we know is it's being made. Oh yeah, no, I've seen Vale. Yeah, his videos is actually how I found out about the SpongeBob Movie 2 Rehydrated project that the fans were doing, and I would not have been able to join that if I hadn't seen his video on that. But so I see Vale's thumbnails a whole lot. I don't watch the videos all that much, but every so often he's like a nice news resource. Every time I see a thumbnail of his that actually looks interesting, I'll click it. But I really only click maybe 1 out of every 10 of his. But he's pretty good for me as being like I'll let him do the research, and every so often he finds something cool. I'm like, oh, maybe I can do something about that, you know? So he's nice. I have not seen that channel. I can type it in, maybe I'll recognize it, but I don't recognize the username. Nope, never heard of this channel. So I have zero knowledge or input. You're in a new reanimated project? That's fun. I won't be joining a reanimated project for a while. I had fun with that one, but I don't know if there's anyone that's gonna be worth it, you know? They're gonna have to do like an actual SpongeBob episode to have it be worth it, because I didn't like the other SpongeBob movies as much, so I'm not super interested in having mine be part of the other movies. But I'm exceptionally happy I got to claim my spot in the original movie, Rehydrated. You're the voice actor for Mr. Krabs? Great job. That's awesome. Thank you, Keith. Okay. What just happened? Why can't I select the top anymore? What? Is that a focus mode? What is this? View only active layer. That's cool. It makes all the other layers invisible. Huh, did not know that existed. And that is a very cool feature to now know that I have at my fingertips. When you press random buttons. It's the funniest thing is that you'll find a random feature like that by pressing a random button. And sometimes you have no idea how you got there and you're like, I don't know how to get out of here now. You have to Google what it is. Ah, the graveyard episode, very fun. feel like Appa is so big, he's not going to fully get out of the water. So I wouldn't actually have to be too detailed down here. I'm gonna go pretty quick with this, actually. He's got like this almost roly-poly belly. Yeah, sure. I did feel pretty good about that one. That was a fun one. It's fun to kind of make something like that. I think that was the first, like, mentality that I've had about longer form content. Kind of like live streaming, right? Like, this idea of having content that is an hour long and has a bit more of a meandering vibe to it, right? Because, oh no, am I drawing on the head? Good, all of that was pointless. Actually, maybe not. Let me actually. Can I grab it all? All right, so copy, and now undo. I'd like to be working on this layer, please. Ridiculous, ridiculous. But yeah, it was cool to work on that. And it's fun that it still gets to even live on with our intros to our live streams now. I don't know if you saw the intro to live stream, but our intros, you know, you've got the whole, it's basically just reusing that animation. Yeah, that happens a whole lot on television. I mean, at the end of the day, all it is whoever gets the permission and whoever buys the license to run it on TV. That being said, I didn't actually know that, but it doesn't surprise me. It's really cool. Alright, I'm banking on the fact that his body will not be fully visible. Which, who knows how true that's going to be, but we'll see. I'm gonna do a thing. And that thing is to convert this into a symbol. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and color it first. I'm gonna pull up my reference, and I need to... I'm gonna pull this onto another screen. Nearly done with this shot. Once we do Appa, it's like, we're just about done. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Speed music. Alright, let's find that reference. I've got a reference document for his character colors. Actually, I could just pull it from a different file. Here. What other shot do we have that has Alpha in it? Mostly the beginning, right? There we go. I think that one's not going to be accurate. Well, I guess we can darken it up in Animate like I always do. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Battle for Bikini Bottom live stream. Overall, I mean, I love it. The Rehydrated was very, very fun. It was funny how many glitches there were. We will eventually edit all of that into a YouTube video. I'm getting kind of behind on editing gaming videos into gaming content, but we need to get around to that. But it will be a like 20-minute video at some point. We're gonna edit the entire many live streams into one like video. But yeah, it was really fun and very nostalgic to go through all of that again. It's like old times, like being a kid again. All right, scene 8 is what I'm looking for. Awesome. So I can copy the colors from here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh yeah, the idle animation stuff, there was a lot of good stuff they had hidden in that. I really appreciated those. Uh-oh, I didn't put the, I didn't put his back line here. Alright, there we go. Fixed it! Well, not perfectly fixed. I accidentally went on the wrong layering here. Got a blast! Have a good one. Alright. That is now fixed. I will also make these outlines black at some point, but working one piece at a time. That's not what I wanted to paint. I'd like to paint that one, thank you. I think the nose is about the same color. Boom, 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 boom. This music is so good. This is one of my favorite video game soundtracks, is this Paper Mario. Do you like coffee? I do. With creamer, specifically. My favorite coffee combo would be, and I found this out recently, but it would just be, you have coffee, you put a bunch of just brown sugar in it, and you put in oat milk. So oat milk, brown sugar, and coffee. That is it. That is my literally favorite type of coffee, is just those 3 ingredients. It's really simple, but really delicious. It's super good. So I do that at home. It's just I'll make an oat milk, brown sugar coffee. That's good. So yeah, that's it. Good question though. I also like tea. I don't have a favorite tea though, just because I don't have tea as much, so it's like I don't have as much of an opinion on it. Right now, my favorite tea is peach. I do like the very lightly sour flavor. I don't like super sour teas, but I like the lightly sour flavor. Mostly sweet and like that nice, like base flavor is very nice. But yeah, so I like tea. I like coffee. What's other types of coffee do I like? I mean, I like, if it's, because what you notice is that the only creamer in that one would be oat milk, right? So it's not even creamer, it's just straight up oat milk. But if I don't have brown sugar and oat milk, yeah, I'm definitely having some sort of like caramel flavored creamer or something. I'm not too big of a fan of not having a sweetening flavor. Like, my big deal is not about the cream, it's actually just about the sweet. If I could even go without the oat milk, which I wouldn't want to because I actually enjoy it, but if I just had brown sugar, I'd actually be really happy with that. If you had to choose coffee or tea to drink for the rest of your life, which would you go with? Probably tea, because I don't need coffee. Like, I know a lot of people are like coffee heads or tea heads. It's like they drink it all the time. I drink both very rarely. I think I drink coffee maybe once a week and tea less than that. So I really don't drink them a whole lot. I mostly just drink water and juice. But if I had to only have one for the rest of my life, because of that, it makes it easier. And I think I would pick tea, because tea has more value when it comes to on sick days. When you're feeling sick, tea is so nice when you're sick. And so I feel like keeping tea for sick days is better than keeping coffee for tired days. Because at the end of the day, I don't do well I don't use coffee to wake myself up. I use coffee as a good tasting beverage. That's actually it. I never try to wake myself up with it because I actually have a really bad situation with caffeine. Like liquid caffeine, I get too much of it and then it just breaks my day. So yeah, I think tea would be my choice. But it's a cool question, and I think it's easier for me to answer because I don't drink either very often. Tea legitimately is just a relaxing drink that I have every so often. And not only that, if I really wanted to, there are also caffeinated teas. So I could even still have tea for waking up. So I think tea in general is the better choice for the body. And this is not including hot chocolate as well. Because hot chocolate is, I think, the third category there. Another thing I really like doing is mixing hot chocolate and coffee. It's just a mocha. Ooh, that's one of my favorite beverages, is a hot chocolate coffee. That is delicious. And I will say I would feel like I missed out to not have mochas anymore if I picked tea, but I think it would still be the right decision. I think I'd feel bad about it, but it'd be the right decision. I'd be like, dang it, I have to lose coffee. But I'd know it's the right decision. I'd still have hot chocolate, though. Bold of you to assume that I just have seen Ninjago. I haven't seen it. I don't have a favorite. I'm sorry. I saw like one YouTube clip of it, and it just like spotlighted one of the characters. I think the character has blonde hair, and he's pretty funny. That's all I know. The whole show, I only know that. Alright, now we can actually animate it. Now it's drawn. This should be very quick to animate. Because for the most part, all we have to do is kind of just line it up. And the head's going to be a little bit higher than it is in the original drawing. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I mean, I drink it more on seasonal times, but I drink hot chocolate all throughout the year. All throughout the year, hot chocolate is like one of my favorite beverages. I drink hot chocolate more than I drink coffee and tea, at least normally. Actually, in the last few months, I haven't drinking any hot chocolate. I've actually only been drinking coffee and tea. But, yeah, no, I started mixing hot chocolate and coffee back in high school, because I randomly found out, like, wait, if you mix it together, this is basically like a Starbucks mocha. It's super sweet and delicious. So you should try it. If you like coffee and you like hot chocolate, it's good. My favorite one to do, though, is my favorite hot chocolate is the peppermint hot chocolate, which is obviously a seasonal beverage, but I still have it all throughout the year. I love peppermint flavored, like the Christmas flavored chocolate stuff. I'll have that all throughout the year because it's good stuff. So peppermint hot chocolate is like my favorite hot chocolate, and that mixed with coffee, you basically get a peppermint mocha coffee, and it's so delicious. It's so good. Oh my goodness. That is maybe, I would say, my favorite coffee would probably be peppermint mocha, and second place is brown sugar. The brown sugar is just kind of my like everyday thing, though. Like, my everyday coffee would be the brown sugar one, because it's simple, it's easy, I know I like it, and it's not too strong in the sweetness either. Peppermint mocha, very sweet, but there's a value to that. There's a good value to having something that super sweet if you wanted it. No, I wasn't bullied in high school because I was homeschooled. I didn't have to deal with actual real people too much. The only real people I knew was through church. And I'm still friends with all my high school friends from church. Like, I am 6 years out from high school. You know, graduated college, like, just about 2 years ago. And I'm still friends with my high school friends. that is really rare. Most of the time, right after high school, you lose track of your high school friends, and they're gone, and then you make your college friends or whatever. And so, I am very, very grateful that I still am friends with my high school friends, and we still get together and hang out, and we play Dungeons and Dragons a whole bunch. I don't know how this body got so tall. Alright, here we go. His head just splashes up here. Might give it some rotation as well. But no, wasn't bullied in high school. Was very... I might have been. If I had gone to the public school I would have been set up for, you know, by zone. You know how you have a school that's set up for you based on where you live. And I had a not the best school. I had a school that I was registered for by, you know, whatever you call that, your living area, district or something. But yeah, do you like Fortnite or Brawl Stars mobile game? Never really tried either. Okay, I'll actually have said I've tried Fortnite, and it was entertaining, but I don't have it on my own, and I just don't play it on my own. Oh gosh, I don't know how well this is gonna work. We're just gonna go ahead and do the tween, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, let's see how this looks. In fact, go ahead. I'm gonna put the head in front of Aang so that it looks like he's kind of sitting in between the middle of the two. Oh, that looks good. Okay, this doesn't look like anything currently. This is really hard to figure out the balance of. Oh, it's also because he's too big. Okay. This is really tough. I might have to restart on this, the way I animated him. Because I don't like it. What's one piece of advice you've took into consideration throughout your life? Dude, that's a big question. That's a big question. One piece of advice. Whew. I think maybe I could potentially say one thing, and that's that my dad hammered into me and my brother a lot, that the phrase that you should follow is not practice makes perfect, but the phrase that you should follow is practice makes progress, which sounds pessimistic at first, and honestly for the majority of our childhoods, we interpret it as pessimistic. It's like, wow, okay, we can only shoot for getting better. There's never such a thing as being awesome. But it's not really that. It's actually being an adult now. What it really means is that, yeah, you're never going to be perfect because perfection is impossible to attain. And so the idea of practicing to be perfect means you're always going to be disappointed. And so you want to practice whatever you do in life, knowing that your practice is progressing yourself, that you're getting better. You know, that's what exercise is for, right? You exercise to slowly get stronger and stronger, to get more fit, to lose weight, all that stuff. But you're not doing it in a, oh, I haven't succeeded until I met some sort of point. That's a bad way to look at it. You need to look at any sort of practice you're doing as progress, not as a, I failed until I met a certain standard. And so I think that's maybe a really good piece of advice. And outside of that, it's like, it's hard to even think of advice, because at the end of the day, the thing about advice is it stays in you subconsciously. You don't even think about it. It's just something that throughout your life you're gonna eventually randomly notice, oh, you know what? Hey, that popped up there. So it's kind of hard to even think on the spot about advice like that. He splashes out. Goes up. Alright, I'm gonna copy these frames. How many Nintendo Switch games do we have? I think we have about, like, 9. Also, I maybe just be thinking about physical cartridges, so we might have more of the digital downloads, but we've got a good selection. We well play our Switch, or at least we had when we were actively on it. Yeah, some of my favorite games on there, we played a whole lot of Luigi's Mansion. Love Luigi's Mansion 3. I had played Legend of Zelda on there. You're going to be immediately removed, Mr. Bot. You're gone. Goodbye. Played Luigi's Mansion, played Legend of Zelda. Breath of the Wild is super, super fun. We have Mario Kart. Yeah, a lot of different games. Maybe, not right now. Maybe once I finish this animated shot, I can pull out the games and properly give you the list. Okay, Bevo, cool. Not very interested in that, but that's neat to know. At the end of the day, I have zero commentary on Cartoon Network stuff. I'm not really a Cartoon Network kind of person. So you can keep saying these things, but I'm gonna have to start ignoring them just because I don't have anything I can say about that. There should be a way for YouTube to immediately remove spam bots. I mean, yeah, agreed. I mean, I kind of have that right now. Just by pressing the button, they're gone. But they're not gone on our stream here. Below. And that's the unfortunate part. So that's why this is going to be our last stream where we just have chat open the entire time on the actual stream recording. So enjoy it. Enjoy having chat down here because we're not going to be able to do that in future streams. At least not the entire time. We will have it temporarily on streams, but when it's temporary, we know that we can be watchful of it and take it off whenever. But as the channel gets bigger especially, I just don't want to have streams that have that horrible stuff baked into the video. Like, we can't remove that now. Boing. Alright. So he goes, it's up. I wish, you know what, I kind of want to see if I can make Appa do like a little like horse head shake kind of thing. That'd be really funny. Alright, I'm going to delete these keyframes and try this now. Hopefully this second attempt is going to be better. Wait, does it not move between these two? Okay. Well, I would like it to. Alright, let's see if we can do a little bit of something to make this spiced up. Why did you make the mouth part white? Because it is, isn't it? I mean... Oh, I guess it isn't. Oh, I messed that up. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good eye. I would have forgotten that. That's a goof. I'm glad we have an actual The Last Airbender fan here to prove me correct. Thank you so much. This is Super Mario Galaxy 2. I love it. Oh, Super Mario Galaxy 2. The Mario Galaxy music has amazing stuff. I still didn't scale him up. Okay. I can fix it though. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna scale him from like this point here. They can get real big. And then here. Make them get real big. There we go. Now that looks correct. Finally. We'll put the head in front of Aang. And I think we're just about done outside of water. No, that's not the head. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. The Rick and Morty video is not viewable because I took it down. I wasn't happy with it. I felt like it wasn't very on brand for JChaseFilms. It felt very kind of like a depressing video, honestly, for a lot of reasons. So yeah. Yes, I messed up. Yeah, I just didn't like it. It kind of literally, out of all my videos, it makes me depressed, and so I just took it off for that reason. No reason to keep up something when I feel like it was a failure. Yeah, no problem. Add a slight head rotation here to make him look a little bit more alive. So he splashes up, does a little head turn. The head turn is a bit too snappy. I feel like I'd like it to turn over this course of time. So it goes up. Ah, that's so tough to do. Man, how do I fix this? How do I fix this? Maybe I'll do keyframe there. Clear this keyframe. So boom. A little bit better. It's a little bit better. Okay, I think I like that. Favorite game? What? My favorite game from Game Station, from Poppy Playtime Chapter 2? It seems like you had an auto-filled, like, comment. Like you typed it in and just let it autofill. I don't have an answer to that question because I'm not sure. I haven't played Poppy Playtime. I don't even know what a Game Station is, so sorry. I don't have an answer. I appreciate your intrigue, but I haven't played that. I didn't know there were more than one game in Poppy Playtime. Are you saying that there's a game station within the game, and you can play games within the game? If so, that's really funny. Let's animate water. So this is going to be hand-drawn, straight through. I'm gonna do a few keyframes. I mean, not necessarily a dumb question, I just had no idea what you were talking about. So, I'm certain some people knew what you were talking about, and in that situation, it's not a dumb question. But for me, I'm just lost. I just have no idea what you were saying, so... not dumb, just mistargeted. I'm not the person to answer that accurately for you. Alright, we need to get a splash. This is gonna be tough. You know what, can I? Alright, so we have... what color should I use? I guess green is gonna be the easiest to see here. I feel like a good splash would look like this. This is tough. There we go. Call it a splash. No. There are going to be no cartoon in real life videos outside of SpongeBob. That's the end of that answer. I'm not going to answer anymore because it's always true. I'm not going to do any other cartoons. So, that's the final answer. Favorite SpongeBob episode? I mean, we did a whole tier list. We had like 2 streams where we tier listed all of the SpongeBob videos. Or SpongeBob episodes. Here's what we can do. Boop! Streaming channel. Videos. Let's go to... Where is it? The second tier list video. And we're gonna go to the end, where I categorize everything. And my top rated video episode is Band Geeks. Second up, we have Chocolate with Nuts, Ugh, Krusty Krab training video, Frankendoodle, Pizza Delivery, Arg, Fry Cook Games, Just One Bite, and Sleepy Time. Those are all my top SpongeBob episodes. And I can full screen that so you can see. This was the tier list we created. That was a crazy stream. It took so long to actually categorize all the different episodes. Yeah, it was a little bit ago. That was like maybe a month ago, or at least a few weeks. Oh my goodness, I want to not see anything but that. Alright, there we go. Alright, I feel like that's actually the perfect middle splash shape, so I'm going to push this forward one and make one in between those two. And I feel like I need red or something. I can't even see what this color's doing. There we go. Making some splashes. This is the hand-drawn animation style, where you gotta do everything very carefully. Alright. And now below. Where did that go? This is confusing. I am insanely confused at what I'm looking at. I think I made less wave splashes in one compared to the other. There we go. No, I do not remember Frog Fan 79 or 76. It can be stressful to some people. For me, animating is actually very relaxing. It's quite a relaxing thing for me. It can be. Sometimes there's stressful elements, but stuff like this, just animating straight through and making like this wave animation, is very relaxing. Very enjoyable. Because I kind of just look at it, figure out the shapes I want. It's really nice just to make a thing exist. Okay, I kind of messed this up here. We're gonna restart that part. In fact, yeah, I need to go back a little bit farther. Wait, what did I do? Yeah, I messed this up a little bit, and that's okay. Because this is supposed to go here. And then we do that. Where does this go? Okay, in between those two. In between those two. Because the dark becomes the light. So I need to now go all the way forward to here. This is tough. There we go. Got that. That was a tougher one there. I had to really focus in. So now we should have a looping animation if I watch it from these frames, it's not going to be all the right color. In fact, I can maybe change it to be all the right color really quick. Alright, here we go. Ooh, thunder. I'm going to save my file. Quite a bit of thunder. No. Yes, it is nice, especially when it's my work, right? Like, it's nice to have a job that is at least, you know, enjoyable. Alright, so that looks generally like some splashing water. I'm okay with this. It looks like ketchup now. Alright, I need to make the other half of it. Because this splits right on him. Alright. This looks like, oh my gosh, I just made, look what okay, I just accidentally recreated the, Super Mario Sunshine paint splatter. It's the graffiti that Bowser Jr. does in Super Mario Sunshine. I just accidentally created it, or a version of it. It's like, why does that look familiar? That's funny. Gonna keep it though. Consider it an Easter egg. If somebody came from me asking for life advice, what would it be? I would say, I mean, I think one of the best things is try to do, you know, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Although it's not perfectly honestly true because you're still working, but being able to do YouTube as a career, it's something I've aimed for, and it's remarkable. Try to aim for those things, especially when you're young. I think being young is one of the greatest gifts you can have in life because you have everything ahead of you to try to accomplish things. And so start learning the skills you think are interesting or the skills that you think you want to do now. Because all the people who are like really impressive, we're like, oh man, he's just a teenager. It's impressive how much he knows. He started learning when he was 8. You know, it's like there's people who program video games, do all this stuff, all the artists, the musicians who are so impressive. They start young. Not that you can't do it when you're older. You can. You can still do it. You can learn anything at any point. It's harder when you're older, though, because now you've got obligations. You already have a job. You already have to make sure that you're paying the bills. It's a lot easier when you're a kid, when you don't have the responsibilities. Don't play video games. Just learn a skill. And that's really hard. Kids obviously don't have that mentality. They have the, I want to have fun right now. Why would I go and do something boring? But any kid who actually stops and thinks, you know what, I might have fun doing something cool. They're the kids who succeed in life. They excel. So yeah, it's tough, but it's big. It's a big kind of thing to think about. Speaking of Super Mario Sunshine, we got Super Mario Sunshine music. Get out of here. It's the same website each time, too. Like, we're only being targeted by this one AI bot. Actually, I think last stream we had a different bot. Well, everybody, it's been fun to have chat on stream for this long. We've become too big for our own good. At least it's easy now to get rid of them. Like, it's really quick to get rid of them now. I have not played Dying Light. Is that a zombie game? I think I know a little bit about it. Alright, that should be done there too. There we go. Oh, it kind of just wiggles instead of doing the splashing like I wanted it to, but it works. What kind of video games? Like, dude, I play a lot of different games, but I guess my favorite kinds are kind of your action-adventure kind of games. I do racing games on the side as well. They're just not my exact same, like, I don't like racing games as much as action-adventure kind of games. I like exploring, I like platforming games too. I really like platforming games. I like everything, though. It's like, I kind of play a little bit of every... Sports games are like the only kind of game I don't play, but I used to play them quite a bit more when I was a kid. So I'd say I like every kind of game but sports games. Never heard of it. Never heard of Spirit's Lucky's thing. Spirit Lucky's Big Adventures. Do 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 do. Looking at it now. Seems like a slightly older. No, yeah. Wait, is this based on the movie Spirit? When did they make this? And why does it say DreamWorks? Are they making a new Spirit movie? Dude, I saw Spirit back when it originally came out. What? No way they're making a new one. Or did they already make one? They made a 3D Spirit movie. Dude, I watched the original Spirit back in 2002, man. It's been nearly 20 years since then. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute, yeah. Wow. Wow. Well, that's hilarious. It's also funny that I found about that this movie existed because you told me that the video game existed. That's really funny. You guys are starting to mention more and more niche YouTubers that I've never heard of. So far, I haven't heard of any of the YouTubers that you guys have mentioned outside of the one guy with the Talking Ben tattoo. That's all I know him as. Oh, his name is Speed or something. Nope, don't know about that one. If they've got numbers in their name, it's likely that I don't know who they are. Because if you're a YouTuber with numbers in your name, you haven't made it big enough to make a brand name yet. There's very few YouTubers who have numbers in their name. It's just not a successful track. No one's going to remember the numbers. Very rarely will that work out. Some of them do. So obviously I can be proven wrong about that, but for the most part, if you've got numbers, you're kind of a random YouTuber. Heck, I had that at one point. I had numbers in my username back when I was a random YouTuber. I had a Mario Kid 11. It was the most complete, like, you could never succeed with a channel name like Mario Kid 11. Like, that is a channel that would never, no matter, if I posted my JChaseFilms videos on that channel, it's like it wouldn't succeed as much. What a horrible username that would be for an account. Hey everybody, welcome. I got a bunch of new people jumping in the stream. Welcome. We're doing water splashes. They're both going to be colored white. I just wanted to see the difference between the two because they're the two different layers. But all it is some water splashing right now around Aang as he's in the water. And I'm trying to see... Okay, so... And then right here is when... Oh man, so that doesn't last very long. I guess we can make it loop one more time. So... Oh, I didn't want to delete it. Copy the frames. Paste it here. So this is the water for Aang. But also right here is when Appa raises his head out of the water. So, I'll figure this out in another color. Green, I guess. Alright, what is this even gonna look like? I don't know. I guess water would look like this if it was being splashed out. There we go. Trying to figure out what this would look like. Sure, why not? We'll call that the first frame. And it splashes out more. Oh, his horn should splash out too. Alright, let's make sure the horn is splashing out as well. Insert a frame here. How would I do this? Ah, I don't know. It would look like that, right? Water is weird. It's hard to even know what it would look like. And I have the other horn too. I guess if the water level is up here, it would look more like that. This is tough. Man. Hey, have it going, Keith. If you do another movie night on Discord, can we do the Sponge on the Run movie? Yeah, we can do that because I haven't seen it, so we might as well. That way I can properly finally have some actual opinions about it. I feel like I should see it. I feel like with my job, I need to watch SpongeBob content to know what's happening. Okay. Whoop, splash. And then the water level's probably around here for this. There we go. There's like a starfish. It's water, trust me. If we live in air but we can't see it, but fish live in water, can they see it? Well, I mean, if you actually were to open your eyes underwater, at the end of the day, you don't see the water. What you see is bubbles and dust in the water. So no, fish don't really see water. That's so quick. What a cursed situation to be dealing with. And YouTube was worried about ads. Ads somehow getting data on children. When they have this kind of problem in their comment sections everywhere. Because it's not even live streams. It's like you see, like if you go to any big YouTubers' comment sections, you've got this as a huge problem. All the bots are really, really bad. Oh gosh, this is very, very quick here. I can't even see what I'm doing with this. This is so much green going on. Yeah, I got the spam bots. Yes, they're very, very annoying. No, I can't play Roblox Fire Album. He's gonna barely stick his head out from this water. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this properly. This is so tough. Alright, there we go. It's something. Oh, gosh. It looks like there's like a weird spell being cast on his head or something. It doesn't look like he's splashing out of water. I had to put it onto Spotify myself. Everything from my main playlist that I had is all music that I had to download off of YouTube and then host on Spotify. You're able to access local files in Spotify. It's actually kind of tough. Like, it's a built-in feature, but it's really tough to actually organize. But you're able to take any audio files that are just on your computer and then put them in a playlist on Spotify. So I have a playlist that, like, if you were to go look at the playlist, it would be empty. It actually would have only maybe 2 songs in there because there are songs that were already on Spotify that I put on there. The Kelpie G one is one where I actually found it on Spotify and added it to the playlist. But the rest of the songs you won't see, and so it would look like an empty playlist, but it's the playlist I'm playing from. So yeah, all YouTube music, which is also why some of it just stops really oddly, is because whoever uploaded it to YouTube had a weird, like, pause at the end of it. And I didn't notice it before, like, transferring it over. Because I can edit that, and I can cut that out. I just keep forgetting to. Alright. Honestly, it is nearly lunchtime. So I think we're going to be ending up the stream really soon. So how about this? We're going to end the stream in, like, 5 to 10 minutes or so, and I'm going to be done working. What I think I'm going to do is we're going to chat for a little bit. I'm going to show you guys, you wanted to see what my Nintendo Switch games were. Let's let the end of the stream be entertaining, and we'll chat and all that stuff, but we're going to be ending very, very soon. So, let me grab my Switch if I can. I think actually we should have it in this room. I think I have it nearby. What can I put on here? You know what? Let's go to full screen. Alright, we're in chat mode. We're in
Looking
chat
for your
mode.
Switch?
Yeah.
I think that's in one of
You got it hidden for the cleanup?
Yes. I did. I put it away. You're welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Of course,
I might have taken them
glass
downstairs.
door.
I legitimately might have taken them downstairs when we had the, I put the switches down by the TV.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Hey, everyone. I found one of our Switch cases.
Alright, yeah, so you got some too. We have all of our games right here. We have a couple digital ones I'll have to pull up, but, perfect. Thank you.
I'll move. Your chair's comfy.
Yes, it is. It is show and tell time. So, the SpongeBob episode where he collapses himself. Yeah. We were talking about that earlier. It's a Twilight Zone parody they're doing.
Oh, that's a new one.
The actual Nickelodeon is doing a 2-parter, I think. And it's going to be collabing with SpongeBob and all the other spin-offs as well. This is my wife, and her name is Katrina. And she is lovely, and she's behind this. She works with me full-time on all of this content. So she helps out with the JChase streaming channel. She does full-time work on JChaseFilms. Like, when we release this video next Friday, you can know that half of that work was done by her. Like, fully. She did half of all of that work, so she's remarkable. Well, okay, not including background art, because I didn't even work on the background art.
Yes.
We do hire animators and stuff to help us with the projects, but everything that's not done by outsourced work is done by us.
Well, our animator's kind of MIA right now.
Yes.
If you're watching, email us back, please. And there's the tornado siren tester.
Is it even that?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess it is the first. I thought it was always on Sundays.
No, it's always on Saturdays because it's always when we're doing a stream.
Oh, that's funny.
Can
First
you hear it?
Saturday. Oh yeah, there's no way they can't hear that. That's our tornado siren tester. They do that the first Saturday of every month. They test the tornado sirens just to make sure they're all working. So yeah, no tornadoes. We're not worried. You had a dream where the SpongeBob collab was canceled. That's funny. It could be Siren Head. Who knows? We have Mario Party. Okay, where's the focus there? We have Mario Party. We have, this is a good one. This is actually a limited edition, you could say, because they don't sell it anymore. Super Mario All-Stars 3D. Very fun game because it's a bunch of classic older games. They really should have had Super Mario Galaxy 2 on that one. It's a shame that they don't have that one on there.
I like that.
Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda. Where's the sunlight? The sunlight, the lighting light. Okay, I need to angle it right
the
there.
sunlight is blocked.
Yes.
It is cloudy.
Breath of the Wild, very fun. We have Animal Crossing, New Horizons,
Actually,
which has been
that on digital and a cartridge.
Yeah, we have it on
for
two.
each of our Switches.
Each of our Switches has a copy of that. I can pull out the other cartridges as well. Currently plugged into the Switch, we have
Probably Battle for Bikini Bottom.
probably Battle for Bikini Bottom. Yes, obviously we had recently played Battle for Bikini Bottom. Super fun game. Love that. In our other case, we've got...
Interesting, a Wednesday. What a weird day to do
That is a weird day to do
Tornado
the Tornado
Siren.
Siren thing. And I think this is some of the last cartridges, but we also have digital copies of stuff. Super Smash Bros. Don't play that a whole lot. I pretty much only play it when people come over to my house.
Yeah.
I literally will never play that on my own.
I don't like playing it with you either, because I don't like beating you up.
Super Mario Odyssey, loved that. That was our first game for the Switch. And
Mario Kart.
and Mario Kart, right? Because it comes with Mario Kart. So Super Mario Odyssey was amazing.
We bought it to play Super Mario Odyssey originally.
Oh, Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. We hadn't played that in a long time. But I love Super Mario Bros. The side-scrolling, it's a modern-day side-scroller, and it's really, really good. All right, and there might be one in this system as well, cartridge-wise. Of course, the classic. It's both of our favorites.
Game.
Luigi's Mansion 3. We are missing Mario Kart, so Mario Kart could. That's just it's an SD card holder. Mario
Kart's
might be a
on
download, right?
Yeah, it's a download. It's on there. We have the Stanley Parable.
Yeah, Stanley Parable download, which is
it's
Stanley
fun.
Parable is a very fun game.
That was so fun. Animal Crossing. That's all that we've played on this one.
It's funny that Luigi's Mansion was the last thing played on this Switch. Is it just Animal Crossing? Can I get the controllers for that?
Yeah. That one's probably not charged.
Oh, it might very well not be. But we can relay.
I think that's all the games we have, though. I can't think of any other ones that we've
So
bought.
whatever virtual on this, because it's dead, we can't actually load this in. But the virtual that we have on this is, we have Stanley Parable, which is a very fun game. We have,
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. That's kind of it. I mean, we don't have a lot of the digital downloads just because we got all the cartridges. But yeah.
Oh,
plenty
we
of Switch
have
games.
Octodad. We never really played it, but we have it.
We do have Octodad.
It was hard to play on this Switch.
Octodad is quite difficult because I think on computer you can use your mouse, which is a little bit more like it makes sense. A lot harder to do on console. But yeah, we do not have Nick All-Star Brawl. We don't have that one.
We didn't get that.
Because at the end of the day, since I barely play Smash Bros, I'm not gonna play All-Star Brawl either. Like, and I don't think the friends who come over to my house would want to play it. So then I really would never play it.
Only Kyle, I think.
Yeah.
He would play it ironically.
Hey William, how are you going to react to the third SpongeBob movie? Wouldn't it get taken out for copyright? I wouldn't do it probably on the streaming channel, is the answer.
We just Discord it like we did with Sonic.
Yeah, we would do a movie night on Discord, is what we would do. I mean, I could potentially do it and just know that it would get taken down. It would be a little pointless, but for those of you who joined us live, it would be less pointless. But yeah, we would just have to do it knowing, oh, this is... We would almost have to intentionally act like we're going to take it down ourselves.
Yes, we have Kitty.
Yes, Kitty. Yes.
The other one's
She's
downstairs.
looking at stuff. All right, and I think I gotta make sure I didn't miss any questions earlier. The end of the world is today. Yes, the Mayans missed it. They said 2012. It wasn't that. It was today. They messed up by a lot.
Thank you, Matthew. I like me too.
Yes, she is lovely. She is fantastic. I picked very well.
I think you had a choice.
Thank you all for joining us on the stream. Today's been really fun. We got some good stuff done. I only have a little bit more work to do. What was that sound? Is that her?
It's me. I was hitting the ball.
Oh, okay. That is a very loud, echoey sound.
I'm sitting on an exercise ball. Sorry.
Here, I'm going to do something really quick. Because I'm going to get to a little bit better of a song for our outro. Is that a good one? No, let's go this one. It's pretty good. Okay, I like this. Thank you for joining us today. Got some fun, high beat music. This is the kind of music I wanna sign off on. This is the good sign off music right here. And I'm glad some other people got to meet you, yes. At the end of the day, thank you all for joining us. For future streams on the future streaming schedule, we have changed the skipped day. Today was gonna be our skipped day. It is now going to be next Saturday. So we're not streaming Saturday the 13th. There's no art stream that. But the day before that, we have a video coming out on YouTube. So check out JChaseFilms. We're gonna have a video out there. We're gonna have a stream this Wednesday. What are we gonna stream? I got nothing scheduled. I got nothing planned. It was gonna be Minecraft, but fun fact, my copy of Minecraft is completely busted. I can't, like, when I was trying to get the Minecraft SpongeBob DLC to work, I had to play that through Minecraft Bedrock Edition, not Java. And I thought something was messed up with my Minecraft installer. And so I deleted it. And now it won't let me reinstall. On the Microsoft Store, I try to install Minecraft and it gives me an error every time. So I'm gonna have to like call customer service and be like, hey, can you give me Minecraft? I can't get it working, which is such a sad thing to do. So we're gonna do something else. We're gonna do gameplay.
We could get Nicktoons Brawl and you and I could play.
Do you want to do that?
We could.
Okay.
If we don't have anything else.
Well, other things that we could do is I could try to play the SpongeBob movie game, start a playthrough of that.
That works too.
Would you guys want to see the SpongeBob movie game, or would you want to see? I could potentially do. I kind of want to save the. No, we could do that. We could also do the Five Nights at Freddy's VR. So Five Nights at Freddy's VR or starting another SpongeBob game. What do you guys think? Any comments? You guys are just saying bye. All right, we'll figure it out. Thank you for joining us. We got one vote, so there we go. I'll maybe make a poll somewhere else, and we'll see what people say. Thank you for joining us. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye.
Bye.